1 and 2. Let's see what happens when I click that button. How you doing now?
What happens when I click that button?
You're good.
I just know red lights on my
What are you saying, J-Lo?
No, I just know red lights on my
See, what is that? Why are we getting that shit?
I don't know why we're getting that shit.
Let me try changing this RCA cable to maybe one. That's the only thing. That's the only thing it could fucking possibly be. Word, turd.
We're live, by the way.
Let me. You're probably gonna lose him for a minute. We're probably not gonna be able to hear you.
Okay, hold up, J-Lo.
Yeah, hold on. I got sick, man.
All right. No.
I don't know what you're doing, man, but you shouldn't do that on the air.
We're having technical difficulties. Grandpa's trying to fix it.
Not to piss myself. That cable sucks. We're gonna jump. Oh shit! Where'd it go?
Dink.
You track that cable right there. I dropped it like a dumbass.
Oh.
No, it's all right. It's very good, man. It's just fucking don't.
J-Lo, we can't hear you, bro.
That's all right, there. We're gonna fix
We're working on it.
You go pee. I got all excited. Yeah, all right.
Fixed. Just gotta pee. Whoa! It's gotta pee. That's what he's doing. What? Are you talking to me or are you talking to our fans? Because Sad Chest Noises said hey from Twitch. Sad Chest Noises. We got random people saying hey from Twitch. So yeah. Well, we were trying to get some equipment issues going out. John's bladder decided to take control mid-fix.
You'll have that on the big show.
Yeah, you'll have that on the big shows.
Yeah, things were getting damn near inconvenient. Okay, well, let's see it. Cables up this shit like this. Fall down and then go, oh no, I don't really need this. So let me get stuck and wedged down in here like no other cable could. It could never possibly math that way.
Doobie doobie doo. Dooba doo doo. He said, "Watch your ass." I don't know. Talk, J-Lo.
Hi, how you doing?
No signal at all.
Oh, well, also when you plug the cable my bad.
Well, the reason we didn't have any signal was life in the bunker is good. Sad Chest Noises. Life in the bunker is fantastic. We're just trying to get everything hooked up. We got a brand new interface. We got our old microphones are going into the new interface, and we're trying to run everything through the interface and be able to test. And we're trying to do all that. So,
can you hear me now?
It just kind of dawned on me.
What?
To put your computer playback and everything into a channel itself. So you have control. Anyway,
so me and J-Lo were talking the other night in an episode. I had no idea. Like J-Lo's look has changed so much from when I saw him years ago.
Right.
And I had no idea that it was the same J-Lo that I'd worked with all these years ago. And he said it was, and I was like, why do I not recognize this guy? And then he put a picture up of him 200 pounds ago. And I was like, oh. Yeah, I'm sure you can sad chest noises. I'm sure you can hear Mr. J-Lo. You can probably hear me too. But the problem is that we are trying to get an audio source to where we can hear Mr. J-Lo as well. And, you know, all of us can converse.
It's a matter of
It's just a matter of,
it's all new. It's a new layout.
It's all new. And anytime you get new stuff,
It's always that one wire.
So,
All right.
that one wire. Look at my microphone, J-Lo. Look at that shit. Ain't that pretty?
Purdy. Yeah, toot toot. You got any playback
Toot.
yet or anything?
No, I don't hear Jason.
He's not saying a whole lot. He's just kind of.
Can you guys hear
We
me?
need. We just need you to keep gabbing.
Yeah, keep gabbing, J-Lo.
Can you guys hear me?
What I did was not the fix I was looking for.
Apparently, I'm the
But
new
we need a out from there.
Yeah,
remember?
that's right.
Can
Hold
you hear
up.
me now?
We're getting there.
Oh yeah, slowly but fucking surely.
Slowly but surely. Now, Grandpa's on the case.
Hey, fuck off. Grandpa, I got your fucking grandpa.
Talk about that. John, you're not
So we have decided that we are our birthday celebration is. Hold on.
What the? I don't know if you did something. If you did something.
Sports on the ear.
Yeah, it was. It's
But
good.
hey,
But
look at Uncle Dad taking care of business.
Uncle
Getting
Dad
shit
taking care of
done.
business over here.
Yeah.
Hey, we can hear you now.
Hey, and there's no.
Yeah,
Hey guys, you can hear me now. Is everything good?
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
live. Well, good. I was just saying, Dad says
It's not a cable. I think
over on Twitch. I think that's my ex-girlfriend.
He can turn his mic into
You hear me?
Do what now?
I said, Dad Chessman is over on Twitch. I think that's my ex-girlfriend. His name sounds like it anyway.
Sad chest noises.
Sad
Yeah,
chestnuts.
Oh, that's hilarious right there.
Well,
Anyway.
anyway,
Sad chestnuts.
I'm going to turn your mic down a little bit.
And he's gonna put the kiss blanket over his legs because he's a little chilly.
Look
We wanted the best.
at
He's got
Uncle
the-
Dad taking care of me.
Yeah, get it, Junior. Hey.
But,
So everything's working, right?
yeah,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Jesus. Gee, there's an hour that life will never get back.
I was going to say 1 hour later. Wow.
Oh, I guess we-
Okay.
Okay.
John Hall, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. A little frustrated over hooking up all this new shit, but it's worth it in the long run.
I was going to say, you know,
I guess.
the best things come to those who wait.
What was it? See, I'm having a hard time hearing.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing him. Too.
So,
Hold up.
I said,
and I know it's not a cable. It's not a cable issue. We're going to EQ you up a little. What the hell is that?
Sure.
Bro? Oh, look at there.
how about now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, that's why I have to have monitors. Yeah, man, because I'm like the deaf guy.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I thought I was the new signer on the show over here in the corner. Yeah. But no, I was saying,
we're going to get.
So we have decided that we're going to have our birthday celebration together.
Yeah.
Because his birthday is March 6th.
Yeah.
And then mine's March 10th. So because I do believe that him and I have the same weekend off, and if that's the case, then what we're going to do is we are going to do a happy 50-40
Yeah,
'cause,
Coma be 54.
Because he's going to turn 54 and I'm turning 40.
So it's 50-40.
So it's 50-40.
That's it. See what we did there? We took the 5 and 4, and then we kind of put them together.
How long did it take you to come up with that?
Yeah, some people wouldn't get that. It'd be like, I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Right. It took him like all of 2 minutes to come up with that.
Maybe less.
Oh.
But I had to fart. I had to fart, so that compensated for about a minute of it. There we go. Now you can see us and our guests.
Right.
He's hogging up all the bunker, man. I'm getting no love over here. He's like, it's
And
like
by
he's
the way,
it's like he's half-assed anyway. Now you can see us. Look at that. See?
by the way, when you had me read it, I couldn't say anything. I was letting you know I was not 200 pounds heavy. Just for the record. That
Oh.
no, it was 100. But it was 100.
Close enough.
Yeah, close
Listen.
enough.
So
I wasn't on my. I wasn't on my.
Speaking of, if I might have to go pee again.
When you become 50 again, you've ladder.
No, that ain't gonna happen again. That's over. That's a done deal.
No, the way Dennis, or I'm sorry, Slim was talking, I was on my 600 pound.
there you go. Don't call me by my government name.
I know, I do that.
That's funny.
But, so, John, how was your show with
How was what?
How was
he
it?
wanted to know how your show was, but it didn't happen.
Actually, I was out and Brad had got a hold of me and he was like, "Can you do this or not?" And it was a little bit too late, so I was like, "Well, no, I can't make it there in time for that." But then that club got back with him and rescheduled because there's still a lot of ice and stuff going on. So Brad ended up actually, I think, playing acoustically at the Austin City
Saloon in
Lexington.
Lexington.
Yeah. So I had a day off and I came down here and started taking things out. And we got a green screen coming. What, Wednesday? Dude,
Yeah.
we're about to go large. And so I turned off my phone. I turned off my phone and hid from the world. I even hid from Slim.
Yep.
And nobody. I did shit but hang out with the wife and do house stuff
And husband stuff.
Yeah. So and here we are.
Hold on. We can't hear you anymore, Jay.
Uh-oh.
What were you saying? Hold up. Hold up. Okay, let's try it again.
Try it again. Slim went and done something.
Nope. Slim didn't do shit.
Oh.
Hold on.
What the hell?
I don't know. Maybe
I'm going to find 2 damn auxiliary cords here in a minute.
I don't know.
One's back. I don't have to find them. I got them. But I think it was working, so I'm just kind of like, huh?
I don't know why we were able to hear you and then we weren't.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Hey!
There it is.
So I was saying
Yeah, these cables are cool, man.
Do you have a Bluetooth in, Jason? That's probably what the deal
Can
is.
you go direct?
Can you go direct? Go direct. It's like rubbing up against your stubble on the side of your face, and that's what's causing it. Yeah. It's got to be coming from his Bluetooth.
Yeah, I mean, you sound like you're at the ocean. You sound like Jim Canatori in a hurricane, man. And you know how we can only reference to find out if it's okay? If you just play a song or something on your computer real quick.
Okay.
It's going to take a sec. Mom and Dad, fucking anything. Him for mute his mic. And I'll see if it's bad cable. It'd still be going.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yep, I get it.
It ain't on our end, dude.
Yep. Let's all go.
And see, that's coming out of your computer.
Okay, guys, can you hear me?
Oh,
wow.
God. Hey, man. Hallelujah.
Much better.
Oh, I can hear.
Well, see, you could have told me that earlier. There you go. Good deal.
Got music in the background too. We just violated.
I'm gonna turn that off before Warner Music Group turns us down.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Man. I was starting to get kind of frustrated because maybe I have a lot of cables. God knows, and
Oh, yeah.
they just all can't be bad.
No,
Well,
my bad.
So there's two cables I don't trust, and I took them out of the
good.
I took them out of the weed pile.
He took him out of the
Pile. My mind must be on getting stoned, Slim.
Man, I tell you what, it is.
It is.
It is warm as hell under this blanket right now.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. It's probably about 50 degrees now. I just got this little heater right now, but when things start to look up, we're gonna probably look at all. But then again, Slim showed up in fucking shorts and a t-shirt, man.
He used to do that
What the
when he worked for me back in the day. He used to do that all the time. It could be 10 degrees outside, and he'll show up in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm like, Jesus, what's wrong with you?
Like times I met him on a remote, I was like, "Who's that dude, man? He's gonna die of pneumonia." He's like, "That's the guy you're broadcasting today." Oh,
well, at least he hasn't got COVID yet. That's good.
It's like 20 degrees, and like this guy rolls up in sneakers and shorts and a t-shirt, like he's in fucking Maui. I'm like,
that'd be about the only place I could go to get laid.
oh, I see what you did there. Wah, 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 wah. That's horrible, man.
Yeah.
Terrible dad jokes.
That was bad.
Oh.
So, how was your all's weekend? Anything exciting happen?
I worked about 3 doubles in a row.
Nice. Nice.
No, it wasn't nice.
Well, let's just put it this way. My payday would normally be Tuesday from working this week, and I haven't done shit.
So it's called No Day.
No Day. That's right. Yeah.
No Day. Yeah, it's called
puts a whole new meaning to Black Tuesday.
Yeah, Broke Tuesday.
Exactly. No, actually, I had to work Saturday because the snow was, they say it was bad, but see, here we're not used to getting a lot of snow. So I think we got like 6 or 7 inches of snow, and my work actually closed. So we had to work yesterday to make up for Tuesday that we missed. So,
they're going to get it back, dude.
Oh, yeah. And in fact,
out of your ass.
In fact, Saturday normally for us is voluntary, but it was mandatory this week because we only had 32 hours.
Yeah. They're going to get. Like I said, we don't really close for nothing. There could be a nuclear bomb coming to Ashland, and we'd stay open for the last hour possible to serve steak and shit.
Well, people's got to eat,
Well, no shit. They call it like the Waffle House factor or something, don't they? Judge on a disaster how crowded the Waffle House.
How crowded the Waffle House is.
It's called the Waffle House something. It's one of them big words.
Yeah, we don't know that.
She's a school teacher, but she said, yeah, they judge a disaster by how many people hanging out at the Waffle Easy. And so she said, like, the Texas Roadhouse is definitely giving them a run for their money,
Right.
We were, you know how the weather was the first, the shit show hit, and the next day. That wouldn't matter. We were open. We were just,
so was you guys crowded, or
wrapping around you like a poncho? I swear to God, man, how did he make it to fucking 40?
I'm gonna have to.
How did he make it this far? Fuck, it's cold, man. Wrapping around me this way, be a little warmer. Hanging on my legs.
I'm gonna get me one of them motherfucking Snuggies.
Shit, maybe I got some coveralls up there.
Well, St. Patrick's Day's coming up, so he's very lucky, so that's all it is. He's lucky he made it to 40. He ain't 40 yet, by the way. Don't jinx it.
It ain't here. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, right.
We get to that 50-40 party, so we got a lot.
We got to have the 50-40 party.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So where are we gonna have the 50-40? Because
gosh, man, there's a lot of options.
Do we have?
There's tons of options.
Yeah, there's a lot of options.
So bring up the options. What are the options, John?
First we're gonna go over the options.
Yeah, let's do the options first. Let's do that.
But the first option would be an option.
An option to find out the options, right?
Of that option.
Of that option, right? Yeah.
I'm thinking we were actually and not being funny, but we were actually tossing around the thought of having it at a gay bar.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
The Stonewall.
Stonewall and Huntington.
We have a lot of friends on all sides of the fence, and then
you guys would feel right at home there, and that would be nice. You know, you want to be comfortable.
Well, if we were politically cool and we had a party there, what could they say about us?
What?
What could they say about us? They like everybody.
And you guys are a couple, kind of.
We like the
You know.
bimbos, the homos,
The glitter squirrels? No, yeah. Sorry.
Hey, here's one of your balls. Here's one of your nuts. Yeah. So anyway, we were actually thinking about, they play cool music, and all of our friends would come because it wouldn't be a Democratic or a Republican issue.
Right. And I went to a karaoke show once at the gay bar next door. Remember the Woolies on Monmouth, Slim?
Oh God, yes.
So I went over there to check out the show, and this guy got up there and started singing "It's Raining Men." I thought it was the most hilarious thing I ever seen in my life. Yeah. And no, that really happened.
You know who wrote that song?
Slim.
Paul Schaefer and fucking David Letterman.
Why are we not shocked?
David Letterman didn't write that song.
No, David Letterman didn't write it. Paul Schaefer did, his keyboard guy.
Do you know Paul Schaefer wrote a lot of hits? He wrote a lot of hits for Bette Midler as well. Oh no! That was Barry Manilow.
Yeah,
Barry
His
Manilow.
name is Barry. Looks like a fairy. That guy, right?
Yeah. I don't know. We might have to hook your phone up, dude, and try to call Paul Simon again.
I got to dig that number. I know they're in a box.
Wait a minute. So you have Paul Simon's phone number?
Oh, I got
he does.
numbers, man. And that ain't all.
Okay, Slim.
I know some pretty shady people in the business, and I've acquired some interesting numbers.
Wow. So
But we did call him 10 years ago.
Yeah, we did. Like
10 years ago. Do you think he could have changed his number by now?
Well, maybe, but rich people really tend not to. That's too much of a hassle.
Yeah.
And they're billed on. They don't normally get their phone turned off. Right.
Well, we got his answer machine.
We did.
But I figured
yeah.
And at the time, he was married to Edie Brickell, so he was probably laying the old Valentine pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Or he was maybe with Julio down by the schoolyard. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
I just want to know if Gus ever stopped a goddamn bus. That's what I want to know.
Too cool to be. I don't know.
I don't know who Gus is.
Get off the bus, Gus.
There was 50 ways to leave your lover at one time.
Mm-hmm.
50. Not
50
the old-fashioned.
Right.
Not the old-fashioned way. Just poison her and put her in a well. No, man, there was 50.
Well, John, how many of the 50 did you use in your lifetime?
Over 50.
Over 50. Okay, yeah.
I've been in some real pickles, Dick. It's just, well over 50.
Well over 50, yeah.
Yeah, but not no more. I threw in the man card and got married. Any minute, Sherry's going to pop up on here and go, "You're an asshole." No, not really. No,
No, I've been married twice, and I think a third time would not be a charm. I'm not going to go that route. I think I'm going to break tradition and not get married this time.
I broke I was actually the family hero, according to my brother, and I got married at 53 last year. So
for the first time?
Up until then, I was the family hero. I'd never been married.
Wow, congratulations on that. Yeah, you fucked up.
Well, I had to.
I'm joking.
I'm probably I had to get over the man-child syndrome.
Also, you were a man-child all the way up till 53?
Well, I guess how you look at it. Peter Pan syndrome, what do they call it? I just one of the things, man. 8 years, it was probably time.
Well, if you find the right one, like when I got married to my second wife, she was like my best friend from high school, and until she passed away several years ago, that was the best thing I ever did in my life. And I just don't want to get married again. That's all it is. I was happy with my wife I had. So
I was with somebody, had 2 kids in 21 years. We're always smoking on our podcast, man. Drinking, whacking off. I tell you, it's just
sounds like a great time.
But yeah, so this is the second time you've been married?
I married her. She was my second wife, and I wasn't going to get married after the first time, honestly. Right. And then me and her ended up started dating, And I knew I loved her from high school anyway. I just didn't have the guts to ask her out. I just thought she was too pretty for me and she'd never go out with me. But I got lucky and she married me and we were together 11 years. So
That's well, I'm sorry. Yeah, wow. You're a sexy man.
yeah, I know. Last time we talked about this on the show, I was like, I wasn't actually on the show. My face went on the show. And I said, by looking at me, you would think, why isn't he successful with women, right?
I actually looked at him and go, now here's a guy that's got it all figured out.
Right?
I have nothing figured out, John. Nothing. Nothing.
It's still day by day.
Day by day by day, yes. Yeah. And Slim, are you dating now? I know you were in a relationship.
What's going on?
Yeah,
He's
I am dating a lady. I'm
She
not
walks
gonna
up the street.
That's a start.
I'm not gonna divulge where she lives or anything, but I will say
because we're not allowed to.
Yeah,
We're not going to her address. Yeah.
but yeah, I am dating a lady, and it's a shitload of fun, man. Trying to figure it all out because this lady gets it. You know what I mean? It's not like she for Valentine's Day, dude. Like she invited me over. She cooked me chicken Alfredo, and but I mean, and it was delicious. She told me she was a good cook, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're gonna make me fat. And then she was like, yeah, I do
you that.
But,
Make her
anyway, yeah, she's cool people, man. She really is, and she's just she's at the age where she's tired of the bullshit, she's tired of the drama, and she just wants to be with somebody. And
so is she from West Virginia too?
No, she lives over here in Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there's a good right there. So usually people are good cooks. Usually.
Actually, this is wilder. L.A. is actually Lower Ashland. So,
yeah, yeah.
I'm at John's house right now. So,
well, I knew that. I just figured since you live in West Virginia that your girlfriend or the girl you're dating is from West Virginia.
Nope, not at all.
I was going to say that if you did say, I had a joke involved, but you didn't give me a chance to say it because you gave me the wrong answer I wasn't expecting. So I was going to say, well, she's West Virginia, nobody's perfect. So just, you got to let some things go. I had a Virginia joke. You know that, go on.
Right. Absolutely. You got to pop off a West Virginia joke.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, folks in West Virginia. It's just me,
Gotcha. I'm
Anyway.
gonna go get Slim a sweatshirt in a second.
Nah, I'm good.
No, he's not.
My hands are getting warmed up.
He's got his hands on his balls. I don't want to look at this for the next 2 hours. I just don't.
Well, that don't last for 2 hours anyway.
Well, hell, no, man. He's close at the.
Oh shit.
It
might. I mean, I don't know. I gotta go. I'm getting to the age, guys, where I gotta get a finger stuck up my butt to get a prostate exam.
So,
we've all been there.
Yeah, he's gonna go have a few drinks before he goes.
I'm gonna ask the doctor if they'll at least buy me dinner first,
or at least take off that big 5-carat wedding ring.
You need to be a little more sociable. I get it,
Oh, you've done this before.
A couple times. I've only had three exams, but they thought
my mom's always on to me because I've went way over the mark. Because my mom's all about the medical thing, and she's like, "Well, you need to go get all that done."
Right. Well,
if I don't feel like I'm dying or my asshole falling out or something, I am not going to get anally probed and pay for it. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to Vegas. I mean, what the hell? Really? No,
I'm different. I'm different. Go ahead.
I can't. I see Slim as a guy going in there and says he bends over and dude's like, okay, and puts on and snaps that glove. And Slim just cuts a dinner table boom boom that like levels the office. Just lays the guy out.
I can see that happening.
I can, for some reason, I can totally see it happening.
Well, see, my thing is I'm very self-conscious about my health, so I started going to get my prostate exams when I was 19, just to make sure, you know.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, just every 6 months. Once every 6 months, not very often.
Hell, 19, you're just kind of figuring out what that thing's for. Let alone go sticking fingers up your bum. What kind of shit you into, son?
Don't judge me. I had a rough childhood.
It sounds like it. No, I don't. But my mom, she's always just, you know, she's always like, you know, you need to do the thing. And I'm like, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Well, you know, I wouldn't go, you know, to parts unknown unless you have to go there, you know, honestly.
I'm just not ready to go to the doctor and drop my drawers and have a guy fondle around my butthole and do whatever he's got.
My luck, this motherfucker's gonna have like big fucking sausage fingers.
He's gonna look like, they say, he's gonna have hands like plantains.
He's gonna have 5 rings on.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you do that anyway? Why would you do that anyway when you just go to Slim's house? You know, you can get the same treatment. Same treatment.
It's not Tom Brady. It'd be Tom Gady.
Tom Gady.
My God.
Super Bowl time.
He shares his Super Bowl rings with a guy named Tom Gady.
Yeah. Oh, man. And before we exchanged pleasantries.
So where would you like your dinner from? Texas Roadhouse. I got to keep my body going.
Oh, yeah. You know, I was thinking about I think about a lot of weird things because I have a very busy mind.
Oh, see, no.
I'm thinking Roadhouse, how busy it is, and then you come in. I mean, it'd be funny if Slim would come in and film like a dinner rush there because they usually last about 2.5 to 3 hours. You just kind of go into the zone. You really don't know what happened. It's 5:30. The next thing you know, it's 8 o'clock.
Right.
And I'm thinking, here's all these people coming in here to get all this food. They're spending all this money. They're going to eat all that food, only to turn around to watch all that money when they get home turn to shit.
Never thought of it.
Now think about this, logically thinking, right?
I mean, you're turning
It's
a
a family-
$100 bill into a turn.
And why would I think about this? Paying all this money, something you could eat bean with bacon and get the same turd. Maybe that's a show. You go eat a steak, I'll eat bean with bacon, and we'll bring our stool samples on the show.
That's why do you think I want to be part of the show? It's so informative.
We go. This is a $40 juice as opposed to a $23 juice.
All right, guys.
But
Now, what I
still,
need you
it's
to
the
do,
same consist. I don't know, mold it, make a clay figurine on it.
what I need you to do, guys, is shit in a shoebox and bring it with you to
That's
the
it.
next
Yeah,
show.
I like Rodney Carrington. Don't be smart ass. I'll bring a whole stringer in here.
I'm gonna have to UPS mine to you guys, and you guys will really know what Brown does for you. You know.
You know what? It could be the shittiest show ever.
That's we can name it that. The shittiest show ever.
And there you go. But yeah, it's like, wow.
No, even better. I've got a better name for it. Leftover corn.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, how about the shit show? There you go.
What if you ate peas and corn? Would it be porn?
That would be beef stew at that point.
Yeah, give them the old beef.
Now, to be fair, if you eat at Taco Bell, the consistency won't be the same as it would.
Absolutely not, because you'd have to bring it in a strainer. or whatever was maybe left in the strainer. I don't know. It's just nasty. We've went from like people watching to gag it and puking. Oh God!
And this is why
one of my friends is checking in from Tennessee. She said she was laughing her ass off.
I think one of the points being too, man. No matter how much money you spend to go out and eat, it's going to turn to shit.
It's going to turn to shit anyway.
It's
every time.
Yeah. So anyway, that was kind of, and I don't know why, because I'm just weird. Like I'm special.
And then you're on the toilet, like in God we shit.
I can't. Yeah, ate a bunch of cheese. Rock back and forth. Listen that up.
I
rock it back and forth.
Yeah. So
Speaking of rocking back and forth, don't look at me.
Speaking
of rocking back and forth, don't look at me, big guy.
I can tell a really bad story.
No.
So
God.
let's see.
We don't want to hear about your life, Slim. That's not what we're here for.
You want to hear a bad story? All you got to do is dial up.
This
Toad.
is a bad one. Do you remember when we were in the coal exchange building at Kindred?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember when the toilet
legally or illegally? Now that's the question. Okay.
Legally.
Yeah, okay. Because we did some filming there one time and went.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember when the toilet got broke and was like incapacitated for like a week?
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
Truth comes out. Truth comes out.
Okay, so and let me tell you the story. It had been like 3 weeks and I hadn't pooped at all. Like I had fingers up my butt trying to help me, and I'd taken laxatives and things like that trying to help me poop, and I had not pooped in 3 weeks.
You said this is live, right? I was just making sure.
Oh, we are live.
Yeah, we're live.
But
okay.
We pride ourselves
this
on
is
being
our podcast, man.
Yeah, we pride ourselves on being spontaneous.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
go ahead, Slim.
What ended up happening was
Can you hear me? I mean, I kind of went back with my mic. Go ahead.
Anyway, so 3 weeks go by, hadn't pooped, and man, one day I was on the air and I was in the middle of a talk break, and it hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. Dude.
Like a ton of shit.
I had to go. So I went in the studio and voice tracked up till like 8:30, which gave me 2.5 hours on the toilet. And
you're on the toilet 2.5 hours?
No, I wasn't on the toilet for 2.5 hours, but okay. I voice tracked so I could give myself 2.5 hours to.
Why would you?
I would have played Stairway to Heaven and Freebird back to back. Get guaranteed. And throw the long version of Inagata to Vita. It could have been Inagata to Freebird, Stairway to Heaven.
Inagata to Freebird, Stairway to Heaven.
And that would give you an hour, 10 minutes to do y'all thing.
But anyway, no, I voice tracked up to like 8:30, and I went into the bathroom. And dude, I laid this thing out. I was rocking back and forth on this toilet, so much so that I broke it. And I mean, dude, water started going everywhere, and there's this big anaconda looking motherfucker in this toilet, right?
Anaconda.
So I didn't tell the janitor shit.
Literally.
He goes into the bathroom to clean it. He sees it. Well, this motherfucker gets curious and decides he's going to grab a pair of latex gloves out of their supply closet.
And away the baby.
And he took it out and fucking took a scale.
This is a joke, correct?
This is 100% true, man.
This did happen.
You're telling me that the janitor he got a scale and is going to wait.
Now, but you have to ask yourself this. How many turds has this guy seen? Right. So number 2, he's thinking, I've got to dig in.
Number 2.
I've never seen a turd that looked like a python.
Right? So this dude takes it and puts on these latex gloves, and he gets in that motherfucker, grabs
gloves. Yeah.
Right? He grabs off a piece of it and puts it on the scale. It weighed 9 pounds. It weighed 9 pounds. Yeah.
And he's been a happy father ever since. It's now got, no, that's something. A 9-pound turd.
A 9-pound turd.
Is that a record? I don't even know what the record would be. You got to look that up, Slim.
Think of something that weighs 9 pounds.
Hold on.
What is that, 12-pack?
We're going to Google
it. It's not even a 12-pack.
Other than my penis,
a turd, 9 pounds.
Right. So
9 pounds.
Hold up, I'm going to Google.
Are you going to
Google the world's largest turd?
No, largest stool. I got a big on that one.
Let's see.
We're going to the Guinness, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to Google.
You know what? We're not gonna spread false information.
No, we can't do that. That would be
the world's largest turd.
It's gonna come up and say Slim.
An astounding 7.92 meters and was set in 1995 by a woman at Cranbrook Kingswood High School bowling alley, Bloomfield Hills, MI, because it was the only surface long enough to record the result.
Let me see. Here, I'm going to read this to you real quick.
Yeah.
If I was into turdology, it'd sound something like this.
Apology. There you go.
And this is it. And these are facts. This is the facts, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the fake news.
This is the longest human poop ever recorded. It was an outstanding 7.92 meters, 26 feet, and was set in 1995 by a woman at Cranbrook, Craneswood, which I would think would be Crampbrook, but high school bowling alley, Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, because it was the only surface long enough to record the result. Now, this person dropped a turd 7.92 meters, and they take it to a bowling alley because it can facilitate the layout of a turd. Man, you talk about a shitty bowling alley.
Right?
What do they do with that lane at that point? This is where the longest fecal matter was ever recorded. I mean, what do you do about that?
Well, put simply, a fossilized human turd.
Who's that?
Let's see. I don't know.
Breaker 19, good buddy. Show me. Yeah.
The largest fossilized human turd ever found came from a sick Viking.
This is true.
Oh, wait.
Here's a picture of the turd.
We have proof, ladies and gentlemen, right here.
Right?
That's the shit.
Right? It's 2 years old. But it's a log with a difference.
A log. You could put wheels on it and have the Fred Flintstone car.
Please believe it.
Look at that piece of shit. No kidding. You got to see the wheels.
The 9-pound turd thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, so let me get back to that story.
when he farts now, he just goes.
No, the first thing. Okay, so eventually I go back into the studio. I take back over live control.
Someone
of the
stole my
radio
turd.
station.
Someone stole my turd.
I go out to smoke in between songs. So we're in the elevator, and at this point, my then wife had showed up.
Do you think smoking actually stunted your turd's growth? I don't know.
It didn't stunt the turd's growth, apparently.
But anyway, so my wife at the time was hanging out with me there at the radio station. And so we get in the elevator, and the janitor looks at us and goes, "Guys, y'all are not going to believe what I just went through." And I'm like, "The fuck? What's going on?"
What the fuck?
And he was like, "So somebody broke the toilet in the men's room on y'all's floor." And I was like, "Okay, well, that sucks."
That sucks. Now we got to use the other.
And
Horrible.
right. And and then he was like, "Y'all, I don't know who laid that turd," he said, "but whoever did, you had to go to the hospital immediately because there's no way he can poop that much." At this point, dude, I'm looking over at my then wife, and I'm like, like it took everything I had not to fess up. But he was like, "I took it out and weighed it, y'all. It weighed 9 pounds." Me and my wife were just looking at each other at the time, and we were like,
What do you name it?
I didn't name it shit.
Oh, well, obviously not.
No. Yeah.
If you gave birth to a 9-pound turd, what would you name it? We should. You know what? That should be a contest, don't you
That
think?
should be in a podcast.
I mean, Howard Stern gave away a toilet to the person that had the loudest bowel movement on the air.
Yeah.
We can afford a toilet on our budget. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Right. We're on we've got champagne sound on a beer budget.
Well, I don't know, man. Things are kind of getting almost too fancy for me in here.
Right.
But not really. It's actually it's a cool work in progress.
It is.
I just can't wait for the green screen. See, just then we could have put up a big poopy behind us, and we'll have the whole Josh Tosh 5.0. I love it there, Josh 5.50.
Right.
Josh 5.50.
Yeah. So if we want to do this behind us, we got that, and then we're gonna and then up here the screen will be going that way. So pretty soon it'll look like we're just in a living room.
I was going to say it's going to be amazing. All the technology.
It's going to be pretty cool.
And at your age, I don't know how that's going to work out. I mean, you think you can figure it out? Yeah.
Well, I don't. Yeah, maybe no. That's why I got Slim. If I can, he will.
Right. Well,
I'm more the radio guy. I'm more of the radio guy meets Saturday Night Live. So the green screen thing is it's going to be a lot of fun.
you can do whatever you want with a green screen. That's going to be awesome, by the way. Seriously,
Exactly.
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be goofy.
So,
We might even go commercial here at one point. So in the future.
Well, if you see this little ticker down here that's showing
Oh, look at there!
information,
Yeah, look like we're on the news.
right? Well, if basically if we want to get people to pay for this service,
And they won't.
we can put your name, we can put your business name on that ticker, and for $25 a month,
we can embezzle.
that would be the sale. That's where you would get an advertisement. So every time we go live,
So
your business name would be on that.
yeah.
ticker.
So anybody watching, get with Slim. He basically takes. I'm just the brains behind the show.
so when you ask people for money to help pay for this, what's going to happen is when they say no, they can put fuck you along that.
That's funny. Can we go get some chips or something? You
Yeah,
want
go
anything?
get some chips. I'm good.
I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get
too.
some chips and some refreshments. Would you like anything?
First quenching beverage, please, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
I-
And there you have it. I'll be right back. Don't you guys go getting into trouble real quick. And I'll be right back.
Melons.
Yeah, I gotta get some salt. I need some salt, man.
He needs some salt.
So Slim, how cool is it to have John the Legend back? It's great to have him. I seen him on the show briefly the other. He was talking to Toad.
Yeah.
So but he's been there long now.
Yeah. Toad is really cool. He's a comedian, so it's fun to have him on, and you have to really listen to him and listen to his stories in order to get his jokes, but they're hilarious.
But I tell you what, when I was on the show with you guys, we were having audio problems, so I couldn't actually hear what he was saying at the time. But I watched you guys a little bit on the podcast on Facebook, and he's a really entertaining guy. Pretty cool guy, it seems like.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's just old backwoods West Virginia boy like me, and he's a comedian, and he's a comedian that's been shunned out of most communities down here. Because of his humor. He'll tell a joke, and some snowflake will get fucking offended. And it's like, man, come on, stop it, Karen.
First of all, a comedian, that's what they do. They tell jokes. And so, first of all, if you get offended easy, you shouldn't even be listening to a damn comedian, because all they do is try to offend people to get people to laugh.
Right.
So it's not even personal. There's no attacks on people. It's just the way they are. And comedians they're very different people. Do you agree, Slim, on that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's a different kind of person. Usually, now I don't know Todd or Toad very well, or at all really, but I know that a lot of comedians I've actually read about has a very dark. Their lives are very dark, and they try to make people laugh that makes them feel better, But it's man, it's a very hard job being a comedian. It's hard to find work. There's a lot of people trying to do it. Only the strong survive in that business. So,
absolutely. But Toad's a resilient dude. He's he just keeps on keeping on, and he's even amid all this COVID crap, he's still trying to keep his craft going and work on his craft, and I think that's awesome, because that's what John and I do. That's why we upgraded things how we did, and things like that. So
I honestly, with the comedians and stuff though, Nowadays, with everybody being so sensitive about everything, with race and religion, and oh my God, if you say the wrong thing, they want to sue you or they want to, it becomes illegal, everything. And it's hard for comedians nowadays because they say the wrong thing and they either they get banned, like you said, or blackballed. And it's the most ridiculous thing ever. Back in the day, like even the 80s, you could pretty much say whatever and get away with it. Now, if you make one word wrong and people take it the wrong way, your career could be over. And it's sad.
Yep, absolutely, man. And it's one of those things where I told him, I'm like, man, if we get to the ability to where we can get you on the show, we're going to get you on the show. And so I let him come on the show, and it's been a whole lot of fun having him on. When nobody else is available. John's at work, you're at work. I don't know what happened to Last Call Larry.
I know what happened to Last Call Larry. He's home with his wife.
Yeah,
and that's it. No, just kidding. Larry, since he came back from New England, actually, I've only talked to him several times. He's been busy, I guess, trying to get his business back going because he was gone for several weeks. So, going to get things back together, I guess, doing that. But I'd like to see him join us every now and again. It'd be a lot of fun with us.
Yeah. I mean, he was one of the people that were supposed to join us. So I'm going to take a quick second to shout out my my sister from another mister. Her name's Tanya. She's listening all the way in Tennessee. So she's in Lebanon, Tennessee. So I just want to take a quick second to shout her out. Her and I just recently finished another song. I've written one song with her already. Her and I just finished another one. So
you wrote a song? Okay.
No, yeah. We already wrote one song, but we haven't it's been copyrighted. It's on file with the U.S. Copyright Office. But this next song is not copyrighted yet, but it's gonna get there.
Are you guys record this and play it on the show?
Well, yeah. I mean, once I'm able to, I'm gonna do that. But as it stands right now, I'm just kind of, I'm trying to find the melody. I want to make sure that the melody's right. I want to make sure that, it sounds good. I don't want to, I'm not one of those people that puts out crap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like something that doesn't sound ready to go.
And of course, you're like people who's harder on yourself than most people would be hard on you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And but I'm doing the very best I can with what I got. I got this new interface and things like that, and it's actually been really cool recording music through it. I recorded a bass line last night for the other song that Tanya and I wrote, and I also recorded the guitar riff for it. And because I can play bass, I can play guitar, I can sing. The only thing I can't do is play drums, but hey, I got a buddy that's been playing drums for 35 years.
I've heard of this guy, I think.
Yeah, he's currently upstairs getting some salt. But
John Hall is a hell of a drummer, and that's the truth.
Yes, he definitely is. I try to. His wife, she films a lot of his drum solos. So what I try to do is I try to grab them and share them on our pages so people can see like what he does outside of the podcast.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
And we're not talking about Texas Roadhouse folks.
Right.
Yeah.
An actual musician honing its craft. So, but if I can't get John to lay me down a drum beat on something, I can usually go to YouTube. YouTube has been my savior when it comes to drum beats. So, all you have to do is type in like what it is you're looking for. Like, basically, I use this program on my phone. It's called Tap Tempo. It's called Tap Tempo.
Okay.
And basically, what it does is as the song's rolling, you're tapping. You're tapping
Okay.
on your phone. And then what it does is it gives you an average BPM. Okay, so which is beats per minute.
Right.
And once you get the average beats per minute, that's when you go to YouTube and type in like backbeat drums 74 BPM. And you'll see like a whole list of just nothing but drums. Somebody just and it's really, really cool to be able to incorporate all that. I can do most of that virtually now. I can even take and record everything and then send it over to my sister-in-law, let her hear it, and then she can send her voice back to me, and I can sing with her voice.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. So
also those girls from Tennessee, they got that beautiful accent, and I'm being honest about that because I always thought that was I really thought people like Southern girls always had the best accent in my opinion.
They do.
Yeah, no jokes, by the way, for you people in West Virginia. I don't know what your accent is, but it's not even a joke.
I mean, Southern accents are sexy. I'm not gonna lie, but the right Northern accent is sexy too.
Well, let me hear one of those. I don't know what that is actually.
Like a New York accent.
Oh my God! I don't think I would like to date a girl from New York. They just sound like they whoop your ass in 2.2 seconds.
Well, they put up with a lot less shit than these Southern girls do. I can tell you that.
Well, what I love about these women around here. I don't know about where you live up there.
I remember the women around there when I lived down there.
Well, the thing is the women around here they'll pick like not the best. Okay, they want the best looking guy. They don't care if the guy whips their ass or calls them names, puts them down. They'll go back to them every single time for some reason. I think that
I don't understand why girls do that, man. It's like
they can't be seen with a guy who's not the best looking. That just makes no sense.
But I just don't understand why they keep going back to dudes who are abusing them or doing something bad to them. Like, why does that fucking happen? Are you a glutton for punishment? Like, do you enjoy that? I don't understand.
We need to open that forum up because, I think they need to answer that question because I think that most guys, and, I know a lot of guys who aren't like models, like obviously me, but I look at these, like, I've always treated women with respect and, and I tried to be, even you don't hit a woman, you don't do things like that. Right. And the people have that mindset, they're the ones who's single. But these guys who are assholes to them all the time and they beat them and they put them down, calling them names and make them feel like crap. They'll come begging for them back if they break up with them and go sleep with 15 different women. And, oh, come on, please take me back. Like, really? Come on, what's up with that?
Yeah, I don't understand that whole mentality. I really don't. It's almost like they're gluttons for punishment. It's like they enjoy that or something. And it's like, and if you try to treat them how they were treated in a last relationship, it's like, oh, you don't want that, even though you went running back to him like 4 times.
Well, I think it's it has to be women that's really, really shallow. I mean, they have to have the best looking or the best. They have to look good in the public. They have to have someone that looks good with them, and no matter what the cost, apparently.
Oh, what is that? Holy shit! Holy shit! It's the fudge.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Hall and Slim are packing fudge in the studio.
This is a National Weather Service update.
Be there tonight.
You got to do what you got to do.
Right.
$20. $20.
$20.
I'm not gay, but $20 is $20, right, Slim?
Exactly.
Whatever pays the bills. So John Hall, what snacks did you bring? Hopefully fudge isn't the only thing that you brought.
No.
I'll tell you what's next there, little buddy.
Wait a minute. I think I know why he brought this down, and I'm going to set this stuff over here because I'm probably going to need it in a little bit.
I don't need to know probably, and I don't think no one else does.
Well, you know, we're going to be doing things that TikTok would shut us down for.
That's pretty much you could say a bad word on TikTok and be taken down. Jesus.
No. You can show your camel toe, you can show your moose knuckle, you can show your ass, but and you could say whatever you want.
But just don't pack fudge on TikTok.
Right. Don't pack fudge. Don't smoke weed.
Don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
Isn't that legal?
Who would do such a thing? Smoke the damn dirty weed.
Weed anymore? Come on.
Yeah, that's so yesterday, man. These hipsters today are into like heroin and Narcan and all that shit.
Exactly. And you know what though? Honestly,
I'm old school. I'm back to like reefer and Quaaludes and maybe some Black Beauties in the mix. Definitely Jack Daniels and alcohol. But I mean, you can't compete today with these kids. They're all into shit that'll just fucking kill you.
well, you know,
I don't know.
now once it becomes legal, that's when nobody will want it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I was out west quite a bit last year playing music, and I always came home with a couple little brown bags. I mean, it's like getting a Big Mac out there. What are you going to do? Oh, look. And you know what's funny about coming out of the dispensaries and things? I'm pro marijuana because I just know people, and I know older people, and you'll see that a lot when you go to the dispensaries out there. That you'll walk in and see, like, you know, people your parents' age or whatever, and you walk in and there's so many people taking that kind of medication now rather than being strung out on pills, what have you.
Yeah.
Man, weed's great, but the government just can't figure out, you know, make it legal, tax a little bit. Even though you can't tax a plant, that'd be like saying, well, if you're going to grow a tomato, we're going to tax it.
Same thing.
That's been the problem with weed, man. It's a natural. But it's helping kids with leukemia eat and see, you know, there's just so many benefits that come with it. And the economies out there where the stuff is legal, they're booming, man.
Yeah.
Get on board. I thought it was like all for one and one for all.
Yeah.
It'll be
your land. No, what's that, man?
No, I was going to say it'll be legal everywhere before you know it. Honestly, that's something that you know, it's so minor these days. Even where it's illegal, they don't really mess with you too much if they catch you doing it.
It's pretty much been decriminalized. That's a good thing, you know. But you know, like I said, there were so many people, older people discovered, and they were the ones telling you when you were hanging around those shady kids in 8th and 9th grade, hanging out in your basement, they probably smoked the dope. You remember how grandparents were? Grandparents have things you never hear no more. Like they smoked the dope. Oh, he come down with some sort of spell. That sounds almost creepy nowadays. Come down with some sort of spell.
But you know what? Honestly, I never smoked weed really that much. And no, I smoked it, but I didn't inhale. No, that's not true. But in high school, I only did it a few times. Maybe it's because my family, a lot of smokers in my family, and like not marijuana smokers, just regular smokers, and they had trouble breathing. I just didn't like smoking, period, and I never really got high off of weed, to be honest with you. So
sure, man, but I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like all these people that were like, you know, bitching about it. It's like, man, they, you know, people, you know, and of course, Big Pharma don't want to see that happen, man. You got everybody strung out on hydrocodone and every kind of pain medication coming and going when they can roll a joint and just be done with it. Mm-hmm. And you know, you're going to eat, you're not going to become a junkie. So gosh, well, I hope we probably just got banned from Facebook because I'm talking some stuff that's actually kind of true.
And this is our test show. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. But I mean, really, man, what's the problem? It's a flipping plant, you know, the Indians and just people worldwide.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Know. If my kids came to me, and I know my kids are grown now, well, for the most part, 17 and 21. If they came to me and said they were smoking weed, I'd much rather hear that than the alternative. So,
hey, we went over to our friend's house the other day and shot some heroin with their parents. I you know, could you imagine? And you know, this shit happens in this world today. It's got to happen.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I can't. I've never done heroin. It's not my thing. I've never smoked crack. I've been around a lot of shady shit in the business that I'm in, and as much traveling and all the whole music thing, right? But I never got into that crap. I watched people do it. I went to parties where people were, doing all kinds of shit. But, and I'm not saying I'm cleaner than a preacher's sheets. Unless you're a Catholic preacher. Oh, I can't believe you said that. No, but I mean, I'm just saying, the opportunity is there. If someone hands you a weapon and it's loaded, it can probably kill you. And I think, and I'm not judging people, man, because everybody suffers from their own shit, absolutely. But this is crack or heroin and whatever, and this is a loaded weapon. They could both probably kill you, And I've played a lot of musician buddies and friends, personal, some he's known, that you wouldn't even know was strung out and shit like that. All because they got hurt at one point, had a back surgery. The next thing you know, man, I was a drug addict.
Well, and also doctors started yanking pain pills from people after they got them addicted to it, and then they got to go the alternative, which unfortunately is heroin or something like that. And then
that's what happened to my buddy. He was like, "Man, I can't afford this shit," and he went to the man. And a couple years back, some fentanyl went through the heroin around here, and it wiped out a lot of people. Took my neighbor out upstairs, watched her get rolled out on a gurney, parked in front of my porch, going, "I'm pretty sure Sonia's passed away." I asked EMT, "Someone die up there?" I think it's my neighbor. Well, someone did. I'm like, "Hey, Dick, we lived here for a while. She's the only one that lives up here," But I mean, I'm just saying, people want to bitch about marijuana. Come on, man. Come on.
Well,
I'm good, man.
It's one of those things where somebody's always bitch about something.
Well, sure, man, but I mean, bitch about I don't see anybody. I know a few years ago, or I don't see anybody getting on a platform bitching about OxyContin or fucking Lortab or Percocet or any of the other, shit that you can take to numb your ass for a while. Ain't nobody on that platform.
You know what I didn't do?
What you didn't do?
I didn't play the intro.
Well, you can go back and do it.
What's wrong with that?
Right now. Hang on.
Oh,
You're gonna play the first.
Play the intro. I'm sorry. No, he's going to play the intro. There he is on that one there. I can see him there too. That's great. No, Slim's dicking around with some stuff. Going to play the intro for the show.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, I don't see anybody on platforms, for that kind of stuff. And that's sad,
It is.
The trouble is not in your set. You're actually listening to a Glitter Squirrelz introduction.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast do not reflect the views and opinions of this podcast sponsors.
He's used to my random effect on this.
I have your attention, please. It's time.
Live from LA.
Countdown. The show starts in 3.
There's nothing like scratching your ear on camera. It just always looks good. It's like touching your face all the time.
All right, baby. Here we go. Another call out of the stations. Can you dig it?
Answer
the phone, dummy.
Pinky's Pizzas.
Yeah, listen, you got any more of those secret agent spy scopes?
Hit right on the stethoscope.
No, those secret agent spy scope, man. That points at the
bear
moon,
here.
stars, the
Get the
planets,
bear
and
here.
the satellites, and the spaceman.
Yeah. Yeah, the great marijuana versus prescription pain
And now,
medication.
here are your hosts, J Lo on the down low. Last call, Larry. John Hall.
May I have your attention, please?
And the Appy Award nominated DJ Slim.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat,
J-Lo's like, you
will
guys
the real
suck.
Slim Shady please stand
Just
up?
hanging around.
We're gonna have a
There's like dead air, like dead video. DV. Listen.
You are listening to Squirrelz Podcast.
Yeah.
I like it. You know what? And you know why I like it? It is so Partridge Family.
It is.
And it's
And
like, yeah, I'm waiting on Danny Partridge to bust through.
How cool would that be, though?
That would be pretty fucking cool.
That would be cool, but since he passed away, that's not going to happen.
You don't think so? I think he voted though.
Probably. Only in Pennsylvania.
Oh, right. Well, you got to, the only place they accept dead people votes. I get it.
That's funny.
Well, actually, John, I don't know if you heard the first intro he originally made, but see, he's playing the Jenny from the Blog music after my name. We had a big talk about this the last show that you weren't here, and I'm not associated whatsoever with this has-been hack woman. She used to be good-looking, I guess, back in the day. Her name was Jennifer Lopez. I don't know if you heard of her.
I heard something about her washed-up, pruned ass, but I don't know. It sounds familiar.
She's still hot. She's like almost 60 and still hot.
Oh, J-Lo. Yeah.
She's no J-Lo. Like, she's no this J-Lo. J-Y-L.
J-Lo got a big old butt. Oh, yeah. Right? Yeah, J-Lo.
Well, I had a big butt, and he mentioned that earlier, too. I lost 100 pounds, so a lot of that went away.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, but, that's never a bad thing.
I don't think so. See, everyone kept saying, "Oh, you've lost so much weight, you look so much different." But the truth is, I weigh 230 pounds. It's not like I'm going to be in Ethiopia anytime soon with a basket over my head and flies going around it.
Well, yeah, and that's quite the visual. But yeah,
What is your Ethiopian joke that you told?
Well, we could start with this one. You gotta get up in the camera. What's if I pull my skin out on my neck? And what is this?
What's that?
That's an Ethiopian choking on a piece of rice.
Like, what do you call a bark?
What do you call Ethiopian with a nickel on his head?
What?
A nail.
Wait. What do you call a barcode?
What?
An Ethiopian family portrait.
Oh, I like that. That's nice. What do you call an Ethiopian with a sesame seed bun on his head?
I give up.
Pounder.
What was the one joke you told about the flies on the zipper or something like that?
I don't know.
Man,
hold on a minute. You got to get. Sometimes I gotta. Yeah. Sometimes I gotta. I can always be in fast forward. It's rewinding that's hard for me. What was I doing 5 minutes ago? Oh, I was telling Ethiopian jokes.
Yeah.
What do you call Ethiopian with buck teeth?
A rake.
Very good. That's excellent. That's great. He's on it. I just finished up. It's getting cold, so we've been inside. We try to find things to do. So I didn't tell Slim, but I just finished up the book Around the Block in 180 Days by Helen Keller. It's highly recommended. Yeah, that's.
Oh my God, Helen Keller's awesome. By the way, I don't know if you knew this or not, but like being married to Helen Keller would be like being married to the perfect woman because you can pretty much around the house naked all you want. She'd never know, and if there's pimples on your ass, it'd just give her more to read.
Right.
That's it. All kinds wrong.
Oh, that was good. That was good. It kind of reminds me of the old B.B. King joke. Have you heard the B.B. King joke about his wife getting a tattoo on her ass?
I haven't.
Well, B.B. King, his wife gets a tattoo on her butt, and she surprises him. And so she's like, "BB, I did something." And she pulls it down, and there's the B and the B, and he looks at her and goes, "Honey, who's Bob?" Bad jokes and bad weather, they kind of go together.
And we have and I just want to say, I hope all the Ethiopians out there who's listening don't be offended. It's just a joke.
It is.
We don't have people in Ethiopia listening. I promise.
Oh, good. That worked out good for us.
Yeah, I was going to say, is Ethiopia pissed at us too now, or what?
Actually, our feed used to go to Ethiopia, but it's called feed, and they ate it. So that's.
I thought they were going to just rename it food. I don't know.
The good Squirrelz. That sounds tasty.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'd want to go there.
No. No, I think it'd be a nice place to vacation. I don't think I'd want to stay.
big screen. I don't know. I don't think I could vacation around a bunch of. I don't want to be hanging around a bunch of kids with cherry bellies and flies zooming around.
But you know what the truth is? You know how like here you can go like on helicopter rides and you can explore things like that. What you can do there, you can rent out this little prop plane and you can drop off rides to all of them. That'd be pretty cool.
Riboflavin. Things that Ethiopian can use. Hey, here's a new ninja. You can make all kinds of food in this, but number one,
here's a box of Tang.
Like Sam Kinison said, it's a fucking desert. Nothing grows here. Oh, he's all tore up about it. No shit. What are you going to grow? What are you going to grow?
Well, you know, don't you feel bad a little bit for him, you know? Just a little bit. Sally Struthers, she screwed that thing up big time.
Sally Struthers. Now, that was, if you guys don't know Sally Struthers, she was like, well, she was on Archie Bunker, right? What was that show?
She was Meathead's old lady, right?
Meathead. Oh,
Meathead.
Meathead's what?
All in the Family.
All in the Family. Could you imagine a show like All in the Family on the air nowadays? I mean, could you imagine kids watching something like All in the Family?
It wouldn't survive.
The Jeffersons, Good Times.
Oh, speaking of the Jeffersons, how cool was that? They had the black Jesus on the cross. Remember that?
Oh yeah, and
you did that now. Oh my God.
I don't know. Madonna did it in a video many years ago. Remember, she had like a Black Live Jesus in her video, and I don't give a rat's ass who Jesus is. I could give two craps, but yeah, nowadays, man, we're too busy worrying about statues and parks, so some kid can go, you know, what's that all about? And you can go, well, see, a long time ago, it's called history, people, and it's like there was things that that you can know about. What's this shit? Hit a reset button and cancel culture?
Well, you know, the truth is about Jesus, you know, now I do believe in Jesus. I believe that he was a carpenter back then. And he was very talented, I'm sure, for his time. I guess he could, you know. I don't know why he's an old age man, like 900 years old, to build that boat. I thought he would have done a better job because he was the carpenter, right?
Right. I mean, rumor has it.
There's this book. It's called the what's that book name?
It begins with a B. Bible.
The what?
It's the Bible, right?
The Bible, that's right. Yeah, the Bible. They had this book called the Bible, and all these prisoners sat in jail and wrote this book. And then somebody thought it was a good idea and published it. And they decided to make it, hey, this is how things are. And we had all these 10 commandments things that these prisoners. Uh-oh. You already have Christians knocking at your door. That's not good.
We got some issues.
Uh-oh. Issues?
No, we just heard some banging and some booping and some bopping.
Are the police there to capture his marijuana crops?
What's up, good neighbor John?
The police are there to.
Good neighbor John is in the house. Oh, what'd you bring? Ooh, Irish whiskey.
Oh, look at this guy.
Hell yeah.
Special guest, my neighbor.
Now you're making me jealous. That's not good.
Right? Oh, and a natty light. Uh-oh.
We're going to put John back here.
Glad Jerry Hash ain't on this podcast.
Hey, thank you. Look, this part of the show is brought to you by Natural Light.
Proper 12 Irish whiskey and natty light.
Here you go, John. We'll put
hey, all right, cool.
Hey, look, it's like getting on a bus in here. We have like a chair. He's got a table.
Well, if there's a bus there, you need a black at the back of it.
Hey, this is my good friend. This is our good friend Eric Estrada. I mean John Orta. I'm
Tito
sorry.
Santana.
Listen, I had an idea for Halloween. If we go to a party this year, we need you to do John and Bronx from.
Definitely here.
And
have a bit of a Scottish whiskey there.
All right.
No, it's Irish.
Don't make me put the cap in your ass.
Irish whiskey.
I first read the label. It says that, but you were talking earlier about pooping, so I thought it said Pooper 12.
Oh, shit.
He says, oh, shit. Well, here's one for the old pooper.
Oh,
So John Hall,
put hair on your nuts.
So Who's your friend's name? I actually didn't catch that. I heard Estrada, but I don't think you were
His
next.
name's John too. We call him Good Neighbor John.
Yeah, John Orta. As a matter of fact, we got some new stuff I can get with the condenser and all this going on. We can all just be all heard, maybe.
Well, I know
I
we
get
can.
yeah.
Because I mean, we've
got the goods. We got the goods.
Good Neighbor John is big gift.
Good Neighbor John. This is J-Lo. J-Lo.
Oh, you
Good
can
to
see
meet you,
down
sir.
here.
Oh, he's down there too.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, we're all over the board.
to meet you, sir.
Wow, and we have Rodney Dangerfield with us tonight. He's back there.
Impressive. Yeah.
John's getting no respect.
I tell you.
He's not going to get no respect because he knows where to come over here.
Yes.
Well, I kept hearing it, boom, 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 and I'm like, John, you might want to go investigate that, dude.
So John Slim's, he's been there saying because we're having issues. I'm like,
I'm good. I'll put it right over the table. Just
for John's marijuana crops again.
No, they froze in Texas. Talk about ungreen technology.
Yeah.
Now this year down there is going to be no green.
Yeah, I tell you.
For you. Yeah.
Sucks.
So,
John.
Actually, what happened in Texas? You think it's always warm there, and then that happened.
Well,
I know that was just a mind blower.
Well, yeah, but here's the sad thing. There's people in 3 states all over the place around here, and ain't nobody getting no love. It's like, oh, yeah, everything happened in Texas. I'm like, hey, man, they're bringing in helicopters here to start taking trees out of the back of Wayne County. This is no joke.
Yeah.
They're bringing in helicopters to start airlifting the dead trees.
Yeah, because there's so. I went up to Salt Rock today.
Salt Rock is a place. You can look it up, kids.
And
Kentucky, it's saying.
Trees took out everything out there.
Oh yeah, they just opened. They just opened Route 10 back up.
Lisa has no power still, and they were saying they're anticipating tomorrow.
Oh, my kid and Missy, they've been out for like ever out on 4-pole, like 9, 10, 11 days something now.
Yeah, it's going on 10 days for a lot of people.
Yeah. But Texas, anyway, their big old windmills froze up and they had a problem. But,
shit, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be on the news or something.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok video where somebody was.
Yeah,
John, that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
John, that wasn't. I'm sorry, that wasn't a windmill. That was just a ceiling fan. You got that mixed up.
Well, yeah, but hey, now they'll figure out a way to make that work. No, but here's all these people down in Texas, man, losing their shit because it froze up for like once every 100 years down there, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I know I saw a TikTok
go green
video
energy, man.
where
Go green. It's
It
really
was in El Paso, and man, oh man, it was just humidity and just heat.
Man,
yeah.
God, you go.
You know,
the
and
Rio
now-
Grande River's about this wide. When you cross it, you're like, what the hell's a big deal?
You can
Right.
jump across
Everybody's
it now.
crossing the river, getting out of town. I'm like, God, man, do not panic. Stand up. And it's like shallow. It's like as wide as like what a trailer house.
Yes,
maybe?
yeah.
Hey, there's the Rio Grande
Because
River.
it's so
You like
freaking
hop and
froze.
skip a jump
Yeah.
across it a couple times.
I saw a TikTok video where there was a dude that was showing a windmill, and like out of the back of this like wind energy shit was just nothing but black smoke rolling. He was like, "Yeah, how about your green energy now?"
Yeah, so it's like
Ain't so green, is it?
it's not so green anymore now, is it? Their sport.
Nope.
Well, anyway, but that was half the problem. That's why a lot of people was going, "Oh, great," you know. But like I said, you can't put a windmill on a car.
Yeah.
No.
And that's another bad thing. Here's all these guys are all guilty running around their jets and planes and their entourages and SUVs and Suburbans, and they're going to tell us that we can't be burning a little coal and having some gas and work on a pipeline.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with the people nowadays, man?
What happened to the heat? It was there and now it's gone.
Oh, it's underneath you.
I didn't
I think it's unplugged. Yeah, we got in a rat's ass, and John decided to unplug it, so he's gonna plug it back in over on that power strip.
Yeah.
You know, Slim didn't know. He's like, man, the beer wasn't cold, the cigarette wasn't right, but where'd that damn heat go? Where's that heat that's all up under my ass in this metal chair? Well, once again, Slim shows up in a t-shirt and shorts. Like he's. I didn't
But my
say.
T-shirt is awesome.
I didn't say nothing about
This
playing.
is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, that is funny. But he showed up. I was like, dude, we're not going to shoot no hoops, man. What are you? Yeah, that is a funny shirt. I don't care who you're live. We're like the news now. So.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, dude, it's
awesome.
Fox News.
We can put like John Orta is here. You can type that in right now. Special guest, my neighbor. Yeah, we
have Limbaugh on the line. No, we can't. Never mind. My fault.
banners. What's that, man?
I said we could have Rush Limbaugh on, and I said no, we can't. Never mind.
No,
and,
nothing more.
And that's another thing. I'm trying to stay away from the news, but when I see like people going like Bette Midler, like going 8 minutes, he's gone, he's gonna roast in hell, and I'm like, what did I ever do to any of y'all, man?
Yeah.
Why are people so mean?
Because all he did was state his opinion on stuff, and
right.
You know.
But I mean, it's crap, man. The guy kind of informs you.
He was an interesting man. He was.
Yeah, I started listening to him way back.
Oh yeah,
because he would say things, and I would go, "Wow, that's right."
Well, I'll be honest with you. When I was a teenager, I would watch the half-hour version of his radio show on television, and I actually, I liked him all right.
Say hi, John.
Good neighbor John. He's on. Yeah,
good neighbor John. That's anytime he's on the show now, and he comes over bearing beers and Scotch whiskey. And it wouldn't even matter. He could just like come over.
Well, if you want to be great neighbor John, you could always ship them to me.
See all this stuff going on now. We're like showing
Squirrelz, and then we're live on.
This is what everyone sees now.
Yeah,
and
so we're kind of like Fox News.
Yes.
Hey John, if he wants to be great neighbor John, he could just ship me some of that stuff he brought to you all.
Well, here's a virtual shop for you.
There you go.
My God, we just violated COVID. We're sharing an open bottle.
That shit'll kill everything. So
We're sitting on each other's lap, and we're drinking out of the same bottle.
By the way, sitting on anyone's lap, just so you know.
Well, God help us all.
I bought this bottle because they donate to the veterans.
And you know what? That's great. You should put that on there. Donate.
Percentage of what I spent on this goes to vets.
Let's see.
And it's very smooth.
What's it called? Is it called Pooper 12?
No, dude. It's called. It's called Proper. And if this is the brand. Here's a shout out to you guys because we're picking up all kinds of sponsors here.
Yeah.
I don't know what camera to look at.
Tons of sponsors, yeah.
This is endorsed by J-Lo, who you can see on the other side of the screen. This is Proper 12, and if you buy this particular brand of Irish whiskey, they will donate to the veterans.
To the veterans, yes. That's why I bought it.
So, if you're going to drink some whiskey tonight or tomorrow or every day, if you're drunk, whatever, buy this, and help a vet out.
Yeah,
and you know what? I'll drink to that.
So, dude, yes.
My eyes look all puffy for some reason. Yeah, my eyes always look puffy, don't they?
You need some sleep, John.
I go to work, people go, your eyes aren't puffy. Are you going to be able to work today? No, not really. Nah. It's cool where I work. You can show up and do your job, and they just kind of leave you alone. Special guest, good neighbor John, and did we put that on there?
Yeah, we put the
watch this, guys. And wait, like I said, this week we got green screen coming, so I can hide them. Yeah,
green screen is going to be amazing.
We can roll it right here. We're not using. We got.
Oh, did you see the back of my phone?
Backdrop, and then the green screen's gonna go right on that pipe there.
You see that?
Yeah. Shower curtain, so I can slide it across.
Yes.
Hey.
Awesome.
Oh, how come he gets all the cool shit? You know what? Okay, we're endorsed by.
Yeah.
We got. You know what? We should play with the pod deck.
We should play with the pod deck.
What I do with the new ones?
I don't know what you did with the new ones. I was looking for them
that's
earlier.
Worthy of a come on, man.
Lose.
We got on that old Anvil case. Oh, there. Hand me all up.
You're not asking me more questions.
While we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and give one of our sponsors, Pod Decks. You guys, you old hipsters, this is a new way to go. We thought it was cool when you had Trivial Pursuit. Nah, man. This is what you want right here, and we have more. They're over there. But J-Lo, for the money, you can't beat it.
John, how much for the pod decks?
How much are the pod decks?
How much are they?
Slim. We get a discount.
Well,
yeah, tell people about the discount, by the way.
I think there's you get 10% off of your sale if you order pod decks. Usually one deck is like $20. Sometimes if you order they've got them like grouped up.
So if you suck at giving an interview, man, right here, just like interview for morons.
Your life.
Here, we're gonna let John open a pack.
Yeah, right.
Good neighbor John's going to open a pack, and then
John, and we're gonna field questions. We're gonna ask you the first one.
oh, J-Lo's getting the first question.
Now we're back on the news. See, as Slim grabs a bro Hammond. As John eats a deck of, dude, I brought you some. We're on this thing. This is kind of funny. We have a bowl, not like the bowl you smoke weed in, but they made chili and cornbread. Last week we've been taking this bowl of food, and I made beans and ham, northern beans and ham, right?
You said chili last night.
Yeah, he made chili, so he brought it up in the bowl. But so we've been filling up this bowl, passing it back and forth with foods we've been making. And I recommend everybody get on that. It's a pretty cool thing. Ain't nobody bitching. Here we go.
All right.
Except today I had to give him the Red Bull because there was.
Yeah. What's this deck called?
The hell out of that shit.
Slim, this deck would be called Would You Rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather what?
Boy.
Would you rather be skiing in snow or snorting it?
No, that's a trick question.
That's not
that is a choice.
Well,
I think
because I'm fast that way, J-Lo. That's why he hangs around me. And these guys.
He's quick. He's quick.
All right, the first question, and you're gonna and good neighbor John, and you can see I'm fanning the deck.
I can see this. Yes. Good neighbor John's going to pick the lucky card today.
I'm gonna pick your question.
Okay.
Okay, and good neighbor John's actually going to ask you the question right here.
Fine. Okay.
Would you rather be covered in bees or spiders?
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
That's a very good question. Neither's not an option, correct? So, honestly, I'm not afraid of spiders, so I'm going to go with spiders. I'd rather be covered in spiders than be stung by a bunch of bees.
Yeah. My answer is very easy. Would be spiders because I'm highly allergic to bees.
Yep.
Yeah. So how about you? Same. All right.
I hate spiders, so I would kill them all.
Okay, and I'm going to let you fan the deck, and I'm going to pull one, and I'm going to ask Slim a question. See how this works? We're all going to get a question. Now, you're on your own virtually. You're going to have to reach out and act like you're grabbing one. Like this, like if I can find the angle, the dangle. Yeah, you're going to have to do something like this. Okay, here I go. All right.
Oh boy,
Slim.
Yes.
Oh, this is great for a guy that goes through shoes quicker than no. I don't. Anyway, this is good for you. Slim.
Yes.
Give up sex for a year or your cell phone for a year?
Cell phone. Cell phone.
Definitely cell phone.
Definitely.
He was quick on that. Now think about it.
Yeah, I mean, because think about it.
Yeah, but how are you going to pull up your porn on your no cell phone?
Man.
Good point.
I get my movies all going in my head.
Hey, listen.
You can make your own porn on their cell phone.
Like you were saying.
There you go.
Good neighbor, and that's good neighbor John weighing in with a great answer.
That's it.
All right.
Oh
shit! Yeah,
that's good.
I would totally.
I feel like a joke man, Johnny. No,
I would totally. Yeah, I would give up. I would definitely give up my cell phone for a year instead of sex.
John, how about you?
I'm going to let one of these guys. They're going to ask me a question. You're going to fan them. Who fanned out? Yeah, that's
found out.
No.
So, yeah,
I guess he'll fan them out, and you'll pull the question to ask me. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh wait. Okay, well, that's how it's going to work today.
All right.
Oh God.
Would you rather be handcuffed to the most annoying person you know for 24 hours? Or fuck you, John. or go camping with someone who likes you but you don't like back.
Well, the first question I'm going to ask you: Have you ever? What do you ask a guy covered in Vaseline?
I don't know.
You want to go camping? Anyway, back to
shit.
Be handcuffed to the most annoying person you know for 24 hours, or go camping with someone who likes you but you don't like back. This is bizarre shit right here.
Yeah, it is bizarre.
That's tough.
You know, I'd just go ahead and be handcuffed to Slim for 24 hours. It'd be over. It would be short-lived, and then I would have those awkward moments of like camping, going, "What if I just?" I mean, could you imagine going camping with someone who likes you, but you don't like back?
Okay, how about this? What if it was like you don't like him?
I mean, yeah. So I'd just hang out with Slim for 24 and be done with it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, how you tell somebody I'm just going to masturbate alone? No, I'm really not into it.
I'd be like, man, can you hurry? Shit.
All right. Okay. Well, back to you, J-Lo. Did you have one?
No, I haven't had one yet.
See, I know you guys are thinking we're all white and John's Native American Indian. You're probably they're already going racist. It took John last one to ask him a question.
Why is the red man last?
Why is the red man last?
And see, this is why we have a problem with shit on the net. None of us give a fuck. We just hang out, bro. I mean, yeah.
Shit.
Our rating just went through the roof. Any minute there's gonna be a knock on the door.
We just lost 2 of our viewers.
All right. Here, you fan them out, and I'm gonna pick.
All right.
I'm gonna ask Big Neighbor John a question.
There you go.
Here, order in the damn bourbon drinking court.
Okay, so
all right, this is your question, Big Daddy.
I'm ready.
Before you read,
see if you got to do this. John
Before you
says
read.
mandatory. You have to have a sip. Cheers.
yeah, you gotta have a sip.
I say first there was pod decks, and now there's pod drunks. The
Yeah, there you go.
edition.
Slim, you're
Oh,
next.
Slim, I'm sorry. I ain't taking this one in the ass alone. I'm gonna sit here and sip. You got
Pod drunk. That's probably why last call Larry's not here tonight. Yeah.
Where is
Bye.
he? He's waiting on last call. Show.
It's not time yet, right? Yeah.
I think I saw him over at Applebee's. All right, John.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Oh, and we were talking about this earlier with the 9 pounds herb.
Oh, God.
Okay, here it is, John. All right. Fart in an elevator full of strangers or belch loudly while giving an important presentation at work?
Okay, I would definitely do the first because I've already done it. Fart in an elevator full of people because you'll never see them again. Yeah, they get a whiff of what you had for lunch. Lunch, and then it's done.
Good neighbor John, right there. Good neighbor John.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
I would belch loud. I'd do any of these, really. That's
Yeah,
I think you got fouled.
But
That's not
I
grim
was in
enough.
Minneapolis, Minnesota,
And you shit in the elevator?
and I farted in an elevator full of people. But I was going to the
Hey,
roof.
it's coming. That's peanut butter, Pringles. Wait. Pringles
Was that bratwurst?
and a Slim Jim. A Slim. Yep.
Bratwurst and hot. No, it was
Hopped up on
was
the
a bratwurst and
bratwurst and
hot dish.
French onion.
It was
French onion.
what do you call those?
And also, that's actually helping people out because they're like,
What is his penis? You're like this. You're like doing this. You
no,
guys
that's
know-
what people because if they smell that, they can say, you know what, I want to have that for dinner. You know?
That would be a good segment.
Dish.
That would be a great segment. What did I have for dinner?
Yeah.
Oh,
You got 3 people. They're on a panel. You rip a big one. What did I have for dinner?
fart in a jar.
Keeping your food
Here,
in
keep
the
this
jar. All right, J-Lo, you're up.
Okay.
And, Slim, fill the question.
Okay.
This is for you, big
right.
guy. Everybody
Would
gets
you
two
rather?
today. Two.
Would you rather be single for a year? This includes no dating, or go on bad dates for a year straight.
Depends on what you.
Oh, I'd definitely rather be single for a year because I think I've already done that. So it's not as bad as you might think. You know, that is peaceful. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't do the bad date thing. Yeah, for a year. No way.
Tap that for a year.
and see,
Yeah, but it's bad poo.
hold on. Let me straighten
No,
some,
there's no
everybody
such thing.
quiet
Whoa,
on the.
whoa, brother. Whoa.
quiet on the set.
Whoa!
Wait, John is recently. Hey,
Ain't no such thing as bad food.
yeah.
True.
Now take it from John because
I don't
I'm gonna tell you guys something. John recently got engaged.
Yes.
Congratulations, John. Congratulations.
Now, when John moved in, and I just came off the road about a year ago, he had a roommate, and these two guys were like always like on Craigslist or out seeing bimbos. So John's last name is John Orta, but I used to call him John Horta.
Yes. I was.
Up until recently. Right on. So with that being said, John Horta is back to John Horta.
Yeah, I'm back to John.
I'm sorry. Yeah, if the future wife's watching, I apologize. Oh, okay.
And John Hall, just one more thing. Honestly, being single for a year is not that bad, but I wouldn't do the date thing just because I'd rather beat my dick like it owes me money than to deal with that for a year. They just want that.
I heard that.
Yeah,
Slim, he once told me, he said, I'm worried about my buddy J-Lo. I think if his hand was sandpaper, his dick be a toothpick. Did you not tell me that? I don't know if he told. Was it you?
Thanks, Slim.
Or a Louisville
Why did you
Slugger?
make me think about that? Damn.
Yeah.
Whose question is it anyway?
Mine.
Is
Yeah,
it
Slim.
No, it's me.
No, John Hall. John Hall has a question.
Oh, that's right.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yes, John.
The red man's last.
All right. Okay, so who's next? Who's question next? You?
John Hall.
Yeah.
John,
Question me.
can I virtually pick the card?
Yeah, virtually.
Okay.
Here, hold those up where he can kind of get weird in there.
Okay, there we go. Got it.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, there we go. One more time. There you go.
There it is.
I got and here it
There you
comes.
go. There's the one he picked.
And
The graphics are awesome, by the way.
man, you know better than this. This is okay. Would you rather have deep dish or thin crust pizza? I'll tell you what. I like me some thin crust pizza, but give me some deep dish with some big old deep dish.
Yes.
I'm probably a deep dish man.
Stuffed crust.
I'm not going to be. I don't think I could ever be a thin crust pizza guy.
No, I like
It's all in how you want to look at this question.
thick crust with stuff.
Oh,
What I'm saying is, I like big butts in a can. No, I mean,
Who don't?
Who don't?
Damn.
Bobby Sands, remember that guy?
I only pick the tough questions,
Yeah, well, that was pretty tough. Deep dish. Thin. You know what? It just depends on the mood.
Yes.
It's like butt sex. You got to be in the mood for it. Oh, wait, we're on the air, aren't we?
It's all or nothing.
We are on the air.
That's
It's
okay.
all
They
or
would-
nothing with that part.
And would they expect less?
All right. So John Hall.
No. I answered my question. Yeah, John Horta.
No. Okay.
Orta,
Would you
he's
rather-
our man. He can't bang it. No one can. No,
Man,
that was our
Dude,
champ
this is
for
a
while.
tough ass question.
Wait, would I rather?
Okay. Here's this part of the show. You can randomly ask whoever you want that one. I not me because I.
Would you rather never celebrate your birthday again or never drink alcohol again?
I would not ever fucking again.
I'll drink to that. Yeah. Jay, like, you're about ready to get in the car and come on over, ain't you?
I'm on my way.
In a minute, you'll probably see Aaron Miller walk in through here. And it'll be like filling up a drunken, goofy-ass bus. We'll all just be in here going, you take the wheel. We're not driving, you moron.
And by the way, you guys put the Indian guy in the back. That's not the back of the bus. We can't do that.
Yeah, so his name's Rosa Sparks. He's much cooler.
Oh my God, that was great.
Go big or go home. Hey, you know what? It's our show.
Kente,
Because it's our show and our
too
time.
I'm too much to be up front.
Not
gotta
no,
be back.
whatever. If we all put our heads together, we'll make an ass of ourselves. We shave it. What am I doing? Hey,
Yeah.
Celebratory sip.
and remember, every dollar you spend goes to some veterans.
Yes,
So,
veterans.
hey, my dad's a retired veteran.
There we go.
And my dad's a retired alcoholic, so that was
I don't think they're donating anything.
Damn.
They're not donating anything to Betty Ford.
My dad's a vet. My dad's a vet too.
my dad is a vet, and so is my uncle. So that's a good cause. I would definitely donate for that.
I got two uncles.
You know,
my dad.
yeah, I was the guy. And like, if my
several-
dad's watching, you know, I love you. My dad's a Vietnam vet, retired Air Force guy. But I was the guy. I was one of the first guys in my family to like, you know, I enlisted in the service, but I got like this weird situation. Where I could
When
play
are we
music.
getting your dad on the show?
Dad's all about it. He says, I don't think I'll have anything interesting to say, but Dad,
Bullshit.
call him up.
Well, I mean, let's do it. I got
10:57.
Skype.
And
Listen,
he'll be right on the air with
I
us.
pay $3 a month for
You know, I
Skype.
had it latched because the cold.
So
yeah.
Well, you know, I have a military history too. I didn't know if you guys knew this. I was the first one in my family to dodge the draft. I don't know if that counts for anything. How that works.
you were the first one in your family to what?
I was the first one in my family to dodge the draft.
Yeah, we heard someone's like, oh, I turned
To,
it down for
to what?
To dodge the draft.
Oh, you dodged the draft?
Draft. Yeah, I don't want to be part of that. Yeah, but it's kind of normal. I'm a veteran. It was years ago. Everything's fine.
Draft was back in the 60s.
I didn't really dodge a draft. There was no draft. Yeah.
Right.
Well, there could have.
My dad was actually drafted.
Wow.
He did. He went Navy, and yeah, he was drafted when it was Vietnam, and they showed up at his house and they said, you know, come on, Thevenin, pack all your shit, let's go.
My dad was
And,
like on the DN.
They
Korea.
they took him over there. They took him all the way through basic training, and he ended up having a blind spot in his eye, so he couldn't be a pilot. So they didn't have any need.
That's
they didn't
wild.
have
My
any
dad
need for
wanted to
him,
be a
so they
pilot,
said
but his
no.
vision sucked. He lied about his age. They finally find out when he's on DMZ in Korea. He's like, Mr. Hall? I was like, yeah, you've gone like MIA from America. You lied about your age. You got the service in the Army. And he was 17 when they found him over there. And then and go figure, they're like, you can just stay here, though. It's all good. It's all cool. Up on the DMZ.
So good. You just stay right here.
And then he went, you know, he did his push, and then he went in the Air Force for like, 18 years.
Well, my dad actually.
I got to see Berlin growing up. I lived in Japan. I lived in Germany.
I tried to
Cold
enlist in the
War.
service.
Yeah, I lived in Germany and shit. We all had missiles pointed in every. I've
Yeah,
seen terrorism
keeping conflict.
firsthand. The Minor Bonhoeffer gang wants to blow up our officers' club. I mean,
Believe it or not, I tried to enlist in the service when I was in high school. But
I can like three things on why they didn't take you. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
back then, they actually didn't take me, and the reason they
everybody's
didn't.
smoking.
Oh
my god.
Anyway, the reason that they didn't take me was because I was the only descendant of my dad.
Yes.
Really, he was just a chronic
that's
masturbator.
what they did.
And they
But
couldn't-
back in the 90s.
They
He
didn't want
couldn't
to stop
stop.
the lineage.
Well,
You
he
know?
was from the era of Michael Jackson. He couldn't stop.
My dad was drafted, honestly, and he was in the Marines, and he went to the Korean War, and my uncle was in the Army, and he went to Vietnam. My dad stayed in the Marines for 3 years,
Absolutely.
and so he was a corporal when he left.
He was corporate.
Yeah, he was corporate when he
Hey,
left.
you know
Apple
what?
body.
Hey, with things the way they're headed now, the military will be corporates, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they'll have like their shit will look like they'll say like Walmart and like Delta, Waffle House, and I'm a first captain, of Burger Chef.
Oh shit,
Whatever.
Burger Chef.
I just showed
Oh my
my
god, that
age.
was way back when in the
was- yeah.
70s.
Hey, Burger Chef was awesome back in the day. You could actually pick your toppings off the topping bar.
So, yeah, do you remember the little bar over there?
Yeah.
You could like do your own thing.
I remember that. Yeah.
When
This
I
is
when
the
I was a
point
young
in the
upstart, I
show
was
where
really
Slim
broke, and
has
I was
no
living in
idea what
Louisville. I think I
anybody's
was
talking about.
a little. I don't know
Keep
what that was.
talking, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
What I was going to say is like, if you guys remember, like the Works Bar, that's what it was called.
yes.
First bar, yeah. Mhm.
But now, fast forward a few years later, I was like finding my way musically, and I'd been on the road and hung out in Louisville for a while. Wendy's had a big old salad bar for like $2.99, all you could eat.
Yes.
You could take a plate and build like a burrito into a salad, into like a.
Right. They give
You
you
remember
this,
a one-time deal up there?
They give you
Your plate be looking like this coming back to the table.
Yeah.
It was cheap.
Nope.
It was easy.
Yeah, the lid. Yeah, the
Burritos.
Yeah.
John, you do know why that they actually Burger Chef didn't work out, because black people, they actually blackballed the. All right, I didn't mean to use black, but they actually.
He said black. This is black.
I like the way you covered your ass on that one. Jumping in with the rest of us. Come on. I at least we're keeping it real. I wouldn't kidnap a Native American.
No, what happened was that is Burger. That's why Burger Chef.
Get with the program.
Burger Chef down because black people wouldn't eat there anymore because they found out they had a work bar. They don't work. They didn't want to go there. So that's why.
He fucking went there.
Let's understand.
Excuse me, I think our screen just went blue. You know what that means, right?
They're gone. I mean, I'm sorry.
Damn.
Oh man, I feel like Snowflake Flave.
Been a racist moment on the Little Sports Podcast.
On that one, dude. You talking about making it famous? Ask Bernard Shaw about offending the Bernard Shaw. What's in that whiskey? Whiskey, Roger. That over Tango. Roger,
Yes.
Roger, over pattern.
Okay. Here's a reality check. My father was in
I
the
need
army.
any check. I got to pass the electric bills out of this world.
My dad was in the army.
No.
He joined the army when he was 17. And then because he didn't see combat,
That's what my dad did. 17.
my dad didn't see combat. He was in the Watts riots
Oh shit.
as the National Guard. But because he didn't see combat outside the country, they didn't consider him a soldier.
Ah.
So he don't get any benefits.
How many years old is me? Well, how old are you?
59.
50, okay, you're a couple years old, but
Yeah.
our parents would be damn
But
near the same age.
my dad's 78.
Okay, yeah, my dad's 77. 76.
I think it's wrong.
They didn't
Okay.
consider him a combat vet, so he didn't get any benefits from
That's bullshit.
the government.
Yeah, see? You need to tell these people right here.
Oh, it was awful.
You know, like
so
everybody.
Here's
Like,
my dad sitting in a nursing home.
the one that passed away.
No, that was my stepdad.
Okay, I got it.
He never did that. But
Right.
Well, since you're, honestly, I think it's wrong that the Native, you guys didn't get any benefits for fighting the Indian or the Cowboys either.
no.
The Cowboys and Indians, I don't know.
We continue not to get shit.
And here's the funny thing. I know a lot of people look at me and go, man, what a white boy, honky ass, Scotch Irish kind of dude. But my grandpa, if I went up and got the picture of my granddad, my great uncle, they look like John. I come from a heavy duty side of Indian people. And I'm not like, it's not uncool. I'm just saying, believe it or not, man. My
mom's side of the family.
He's seen the picture, man.
Yes.
And people go, who's that like red dude and shit? Like my family, they're from Alamogordo, New Mexico, and
see,
that's where my mom's from. My mom was born in Albuquerque, so
oh yeah.
I mean, I look like, but believe it or not, man, a big, huge part of the family. Like,
At my work, there's a lot of people that work there from Guatemala.
Yeah.
And especially, like, they talk.
I told you look like Geraldo, Rico Suave. Look at him. He lives Geraldo.
He lives over in Flatwood.
Look at Geraldo. No, he lives 2 blocks.
I looked it up.
Hold up. I gotta hold up.
Yeah.
No, you really don't have to do that, Clem. You don't have to do that. That's unnecessary.
Rico Suave.
Rico.
So anyway, it's funny. We the guys I work with are so cool because
Picture Rico. I have. I'm sorry, James. What was
my name's not James, but if there's another guy in the ship,
this is my neighbor.
That one.
This is him nowadays. Put glasses on J-Lo. He looks like this dude. Look, it's J-Lo.
Hold on,
dude.
Hold on, J-Lo.
Wait, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, I can tell you got some reeking or something going on there. Yeah, there's some a little south.
there's no freaking water. Anyway,
John says, and I quote, that J-Lo looks like Rico Suave.
Look, take the glass and look at it right here.
I get Rico.
Take that.
Hold on a second.
He's gonna probably knock on the door and I go, what the hell?
Yeah, like, what the fuck you guys doing?
Yeah, you're a good guy, man. What you
I
doing?
thought you was my friend.
But if you find one with the glasses on, like, you know what? I'm gonna pull up on my shit.
Hold
Watch
on.
it. Yeah.
Hold on.
Can you enlarge that?
Do what?
You couldn't enlarge that picture of Rico Suave because I couldn't really see it. That I didn't see the resemblance anyway.
We'll find one with the glasses. I'm just going to Facebook. We're going to just get this over with. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to put Sherry on the spot. Hey, Sherry, we're going to put you on the spot. We're on the show.
Yay.
I don't think so.
That way she can tear your asses. So you guys are loud down there. I'm like, really?
Hang on. He's FaceTiming his wife.
Yeah.
Yay.
Or maybe.
Oh, you're Smith.
No, you're Smith. Listen to you, John.
No.
I'm just
Lisa was on the Smedley.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just gonna, hold on.
Smedley.
Hold on, us domesticated guys. Yeah, soon to be. We're going to get here somehow or another. We're going to get this figured out. You find Rico Suave, go to the House of Grace on Facebook, pull a picture of him off that, because that's him really. That's a couple years ago from an interview from like, that is not him, dude.
It's not Rico Suave.
Go to House of Grace on Facebook, pull a picture off of that. Hello, you just called me. I did. Yeah. Here we go.
We should be playing some Jeopardy music or something.
I'll quiet down a little.
Hey, listen, it's not me. I mean, I just boring, you know.
Yeah, but we're way over here. We're way over this way.
No, you're not.
Okay. Well, we're on the air. We're good, but we're good.
I don't care. I just don't want to bother her.
Okay. Well, if someone else will knock on the door besides John, it's okay.
Yeah.
No.
I'll deal with it. I'm the muscle.
Yes, he's the love muscle.
I will handle shit.
We have love muscle Orta with us.
I will love muscle Orta.
Love muscle. Oh my god! I was just trying to be the muscle, you know.
Well, I can Bluetooth you right into the show if you want. Yeah.
You don't need to. She's already on there.
There you go. See, and we'll call this segment "John's wife hands him his ass."
Oh, yeah.
And we're on the air right now, though. We're still live on that show. Yeah, we're good. Well, anyway, John showed up with the damn demon bourbon.
The demon bourbon.
Come on down. It's called Pooper 12.
Come on down.
Pooper.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Hall has came on the show.
Love getting the pooper. She did not find that humorous. I can tell. I'm just kidding. But we're good.
No, that's not what I was trying to do.
Well, you can come down and join the show.
John, send my love for me.
Say what? I love you?
Just send my love to share. Then, yeah.
We're showing J-Lo that there's kind of resemblance between him and Geraldo.
Rico Suave, of all people, yeah.
Hold on.
This is a different J-Lo, right?
This is a radio J-Lo. Radio J-Lo. But we already talked about J-Lo's ass, and then we didn't talk about J-Lo I work with. Not at all. I love you.
I love you too.
All righty. If we get too radical, we'll just come up there and start.
I love you too, Sherry.
Yeah. We're going to carry all this.
I love you too.
We're going to carry all this upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not. No, fuck no, we're not. I mean, no, we're not.
Heck,
Hold on.
no.
Hold on. I got to get the screen up here.
All right. Do your thing.
I'm trying.
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
This is where we should take.
J-Lo said, pussy whip, correct that whip.
When Sherry comes along.
Oh, Sherry. All right. All right. I'll be home in about a minute. Less. I don't have far to go. I know a guy. All right. Look at
When you install a dumbwaiter in here so we can just like
Yeah.
go up and down.
Right, you got foods. It's natural.
Oof.
The naturals. Hey, J-Lo, this is a guy that does a lot of ministry work in our town. He was the artist formerly known as Rico Suave. Had a hit, Rico Suave.
I've heard of Suave, yeah.
Here's some snippets from their church service called the House of Grace, also referred to as Hog.
That's terrible.
Well, that would be you, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You nailed that.
I assume you won't be hired to do his promotion for him.
There he is. Look, there's J-Lo right here. I love you. All right. And come on down.
Yeah.
All right, water's warm.
Yay, Sherry.
Everybody say bye.
Bye, Sherry.
Thank you for the beans. Thank you for the beans and ham. It was delicious.
The beans and ham was malicious.
Oh.
All right. Bye. Bye. Those beans and ham were malicious. Like
So here on my right, this here on my right is Suave, correct?
I know, but
I like 5 balls.
John says you look like this dude.
He does, man. You put it.
She
Look
was
at
on
it,
point.
dude. He shaves and puts a bean under. You think?
it is. What the fuck?
A special guest appearance by my neighbor tonight, Geraldo Maya. Actually, his name's Geraldo Maya. But you know what? Hats off to this guy. Like,
Yeah.
he does so much for the community. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you another guy, Cletus C. Judd, man. He's got
Cletus.
homes.
I met
He's
Cletus.
building homes and taking care of shit.
Yeah,
putting
he's
people
over
to
in,
serve. He's in the Second Chance program thing. He's not in it. He buys homes, fixes them up, and puts people in drug addicts and think they got their shit together. Not
Right.
blow it. Gives them a new start.
Over at Russell.
Is he seeing it? Yeah. Yeah.
He's over at Russell. I met him.
Well, he banged a chick here that had some music potential.
He banged a chick here.
And they had a kid together. Julie Reeves, who works at the Dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we worked with Julie.
It's a small world
Yeah.
after all. Yeah.
You know his teenage daughter Caitlin that he talks about?
Yeah.
That is his and Julie Reeves' daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Not to be mistaken with Christopher Reeves.
Right.
Right here, bro.
I got all this work in here. I got to look like Dean Martin.
Yeah.
Hey, proper 12.
Are we going to go proper 12 again?
Yeah, proper.
I got to be proper.
Support the troops,
Mhm.
the veterans.
By the way, since we're doing the podcast, guys,
Yes.
I think this is a proper environment to bring this up. So Christopher Reeves, since I heard the name Reeves, it's always been on my mind. How come Kryptonite couldn't kill the guy, but he gets kicked by a horse and he's paralyzed for life? You know.
I have
Went into that.
and that's bad. And it's funny. I have a joke. Can we pan the camera down this way just a little bit towards my waist? All right, here's you a joke talking about that. If I do this, and then I go like this a few times, and I do this a few more times real fast, and I do this, what am I doing? I'm Christopher Reeves auditioning for Superman 4. Oh, I can't believe you did that.
Dang.
He gets
Fucking John tells a joke the other day. He's like, how does a one-armed man tell a fishing story? It was this big.
It was this big. It was that big.
Oh, my God. That was great.
Hey, look, I don't make this stuff up. I just kind of, what do you call that?
Well, you know what's funny? We were just telling jokes not too long ago about, remember Christy McAuliffe, the lady who went the first teacher in space when the space shuttle blew up?
Right.
Christy McAuliffe.
They found her head and shoulders on the beach, shampoo.
Right.
She fed the fish.
Last thing she said to her husband before she left, she's like, "You feed the dog, I'll feed the fish." But it was like,
oh wow!
They were going to change the name of the channel.
I'm so glad that I changed the description of this show to controversial comedy.
You should, because I'm going to tell you why. They were going to call the Challenger Coca-Cola, but they couldn't get 7-Up.
Jello, did you see that?
Jesus.
Hey, Jello, I watched that happen on TV.
I did too.
Live.
I was going to work.
I did too. I watched it live.
I watched that live, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah,
I thought
Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan wasn't
what the fuck's
confused
going
enough.
on?
He's like, Nancy, this.
And you saw the boosters go sideways,
Oh, it was
and
bad. I knew.
I saw that shit happen live. Man.
Yeah, the last thing you heard was like, Houston, we have a when that was the end of it. Yeah.
And it was bad.
It was crazy, you know.
But
And
see,
it was
it's one
almost
of those-
unbelievable because
But you know what? Christy McAuliffe had her dream though. She didn't get to go to space like she wanted, but she did teach everyone you probably shouldn't get on a space shuttle if you don't have experience. You know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, see, there's always a lot to be learned from disasters.
Yeah, there's a positive in everything, right? You know.
Yeah, I mean, it was like
Make sure
when
they got their
what
shit
was
together
the
before you go.
what was the airline that crashed into the Potomac River and it was on the news? They were in the ice and all freezing.
And they made a movie with
It
Tom
was
Hanks.
it TWA that did that? Well, they changed. What airline was that?
It was KOBE, wasn't it?
It might have been like maybe Air Florida. Regardless, when that happened and we were all seeing the images, remember? It crashed right in the Potomac. That airline changed their company. If we miss you at the airport, we'll pick you up at the bridge.
Jesus. Good Lord. Y'all
Wow.
like Dave Chappelle trying to get canceled on this first episode.
That was bad. That was a long time. But remember, people were swimming on icebergs and shit. It was bad.
They had to change their name because of that damn disaster, and they call it like Kobe Airlines. And it,
I thought it was Kobe flying. I'm
Damn
sorry.
it was Kobe dying. Kobe dying. Yeah.
Well, tomorrow when we're on CNN and being labeled racist and pukes and dickheads, and they'll even say they even kidnapped an Indian feller.
I'm being held against my will.
Instead of like Native American.
Yeah.
Indian, you don't know the fucking song. That's Native American. You racist bastards.
Now we can tell that the whole truth. Now we can.
All my 7-Elevens will be voting against you.
And you can't even say that because we've even included the Irish.
Hey, I
tonight.
just wonder
The
if
Irish
like,
are even here.
hey, you were talking about 7-Elevens. I wonder if like those women that have the red dots on their forehead, like if they scratch it off, they figure out what brand of gas station they get.
No, you figure out. No, they don't do that. They figure out if you want a gas station or a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, if
Or
you're
a
a
hotel.
winner or if you're not.
Hey, you know what? Don't make fun of those little convenient marks because you know you can always tell how tall you are when you go in there. One day I was 5'9", one day I was 6'2", one day I was 6'7". You ever see how they put like your they have your height and stuff when you walk through the door and they're always wrong?
Yeah.
So you're thinking if I rob the place, I'm going to some like Aryan-looking bastard
Is
come
this
in.
your drywall?
Hey, J-Lo,
Aries, I guess.
Yeah,
you got a crush in Tennessee.
I need it.
I have a crush in Tennessee.
You do.
We'll have to work this and get this.
That's my luck. It's all the way in Tennessee.
Overflow for the old-
Yeah, it's out here either tomorrow or Tuesday.
Yeah, we're
So is that your friend you're talking about?
Yeah, the girl that I wrote songs with and stuff.
Yeah, give her my phone number after we get off the air.
All right.
I've been here. It's been here a little while.
She told me to hook her up. She's like, you need to hook me up. J-Lo's cute.
Please take it.
I was like, all right.
I'm sorry. Me and John was
I
discussing.
am, but sorry. Dan.
Yes.
Boy, what an episode we're getting tonight. He has some sort of episode. That's back to old people language. Remember?
Well,
when
good told.
old people,
I look like Rico
remember
Swap.
when people were old and just go, where's he at? And they would go, he had some sort of episode. Or my grandma would be like, he had some sort of spell. Some sort of spell sounds like he'd been possessed.
I had an episode. The last show. I had Bell's palsy on this side of my mouth. It was dripping down or whatever.
Nowadays, you can't even get behind, are you stoned? Or just stupid? No, that would be one from ours, right?
Stupid. Yeah, that's just me. I don't get stoned.
Oh, God. We need another bad joke. I think I got one.
Oh, I can come with me.
Here's one.
You guys want...
Little boy Blue, he needed the money. Oh!
You think?
Like dirty joke.
Went up with hill, each with $1.25. Joe get now with $2.50. Fucking whore.
Snap her head. Oh!
Uh,
Yeah, you fuck
There
you.
was a little lady who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, her uterus.
wait, I got one. Hickory dickory dock. This bitch, I got. The clock strike 2. I drop my goo and I drop the bitch off the next block.
Oh, he remembers.
Snap her head.
He remembers.
Of course I remember. Andrew Dice Clay was the best, man. Him and Sam Kennison.
He was. I could
He
saw him in
was a
Reno,
shit.
but I could never get out of bed in time to go.
I mean,
because I had
he
to play
filled
at
up.
night.
He filled up Madison Square Garden.
Dude, he filled up more than Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, you know.
Oh!
But you know,
Oh!
this is the kind of shit he used to do.
Bette Midler, I fucked her.
Oh! What's a Chinese people? You could blindfold these people with a dental floss. Oh!
Yeah. See, and
Blindfold Chinese. This is
that's
why.
oh, somebody's battery's low.
They're electronics. They're going to pull out.
Hey, we're going down with the good
He's
shit
gonna
lollipop. I'm sorry. As Slim struggles briefly to get the power connection saved.
That was the back in
It
there.
was, and no
That
one
was-
gave a shit. That
and
guy
nobody
talking
gave a
about
fuck.
everybody, every race, and nobody even
Yes.
cared. They just sat there. And I kid you not, I was at a party one time, and you can't make this shit up. I was in there, and I had a white dude that looked like John Lennon and Yoko. His girlfriend was Chinese. He had hair down to his ass, so we called him John and
John
Yoko.
Yoko.
They were there. We just had everybody there, and it was the HBO thing. And he came on, and one of the first things out of his mouth was that, "It was with these Chinese people. You could blindfold them with a piece of dental floss." Oh, and we're all, yeah. And there's my Chinese buddy and hippie buddy. And
Well,
he's talking about black people and white people, and I'm like, I got jellies. He's like, you know,
Well,
I mean,
John,
You guys know why Chinese people can't play baseball, right?
why?
Because they want to eat the bat.
Oh, oh, oh.
You know why Chinese kids don't believe in Santa Claus?
Why?
Because they make all the toys.
Oh,
oh man.
I'm gonna apologize. Yeah. Hey, Jay, we probably won't be allowed on Facebook to play anymore. We probably offended about every group there is.
They
I
make
think.
all the toys.
Show, ladies and gentlemen, our final show.
Hey, we're just
They
spreading
made
the
my
news,
slippers.
man.
But, you know, hey guys, listen though. At my job, I work with the coolest people. Like 2 of the guys I work with every day. I work with a guy from
Guacamole.
and then I work with
It's guacamole.
yeah. Well, anyway, and then I work with this guy. He's mixed, right? And we sit there and talk race against each other all the time. We don't take it serious, obviously. Well, it was funny. He looked at the guy from Guatemala, and he says to me, "He goes, Guatemala is the Great Value brand of Mexico." That was funny. I got a kick out of that. That was funny.
That is, I work with some cats that like basically no hablo, man, and they're I don't even, people on the whole side of like bitching and moaning about all that stuff.
Yeah.
But then we just want to show you that most of us don't give a rat's ass. We just hang around people.
Yeah.
If my black buddy Sean rolled over and my gay buddy Bruce, I mean, it wouldn't matter, man. I could fill this room.
Like the Rockets say, it doesn't fucking matter.
I could fill this room with a photo that would be like epic, and it'd be like nobody cares. That's why I don't understand why you got to get on the news and people have to remind you that there's gay and black people and whatever in the world. I'm like, I'm almost 54 and I've done that since I was about 2.
Yeah.
And so what the fuck is going on, man? Wake up.
Why is
People act like slavery and stuff like that. Like that it's our fault. We didn't have. No one around was even alive during those times, and I don't understand.
You know what? You know what you don't hear about the South, and I've met these people on tour. And I've been around. Here's something you don't hear about the South. A lot of those families that were like into that scene through, like, you're talking about plantation, hundreds of acres and things of that. You wouldn't believe how many like people that those guys left property and land to that were from descendants of their plantation in the day. Mm-hmm. There's actually been a special on HBO you can watch, and it's incredible. And I'm not saying slavery was incredible by no means. I mean, we all get it. It was what a bummer. But a lot of those people down south that came from families that were in them plantations, those black people own those plantations. They were left them in the wills. You take it.
Yeah.
And it's a great thing to watch. But all you want to hear about is everybody beating each other's ass and, some asshole storm the Capitol that's kind of questionable at best. I find it hard to believe at every Trump rally I ever saw that no shit ever broke out except that day.
Right.
That day, shit hit the fan. So, whatever, man. People need to quit watching. They don't need to quit watching it, but man, use your head for Christ's sakes.
Yep.
You can't just one day that all of a sudden, and we all saw what happened over months. People burning cities down, and some of the same people telling you to be cool and accept it were the same people going, kill the cops and burn the shit to the ground, and it's a fact. It's not fake news. It happened.
That's what pisses me off is they want to promote heat. They want
together
to destroy the city,
That's bullshit, man. But yet people want to blow it up, like a few bad seeds. And the footage I saw, it looks like they were actually just being let in there.
Yeah.
Be nice. Don't tear up the paintings and shit, but have fun with it. What the hell? But yet, let's bring up a guy that's not even president and try to go for round two because you don't like the guy. Have you ever met him? I never have.
Nah.
I probably wouldn't hang out with him. He's from New York. He's a smart ass. But I feel like the guy had our best interest when it came to that.
I believe that too, and you know what? I don't even hate the people that don't agree with me. So
I'm like, but I don't get your hang up. Why are you taking a man and his family and everything else and just run this guy into the ground? But yet you guys want to be cool and everyone get along. How's that?
I'm honest.
Never even met the guy.
2024, I would love it for Trump to run for president. I think she would be a great president, to be honest with you.
Well, here's what they forgot to calculate. The guy can get like now.
No.
No one even thought about that.
I didn't hear you.
He can get into the Senate now. He can actually, when this all comes to whatever, he can get into the Senate and Congress and all that.
Oh yeah,
He's
got his foot.
So everyone's so affected on the guy being president. They never thought that the guy could jump in another, readily available, office, and he can.
Tim, though, why would you? I mean, just to aggravate more than anything, but to get back at people. But why would he do that? He don't have nothing to prove. I think that he did a good job as president as far as the economy was booming. He was creating jobs. Everything was going great.
People employed, but yet, man, something was just off. Somebody didn't
That.
like.
All right, no, you finished that, man. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I mean, why would you be like that? Why would you just go? You don't like him for what? Most people I can ask why you didn't like him has never met the guy.
This just in, I just put my wiener in my hand and pee.
Hey,
you get to do that.
And
about
America. Yeah, but I don't get it, man. Everyone's all up in this big bandwagon, It's like everybody hates the guy, for whatever reason.
You can pee
a guy
anywhere
we
you
never
want,
met,
right?
A guy we never met, most of us.
California.
Well, I have one thing, guys.
Yeah, it's just nasty.
One more thing. I just want to let you guys know. I have got to cut out. I got to work got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I just want to let you guys know it was a pleasure and honor to be on the show tonight, as always. John,
we're going to watch it and edit
it. We'll see you next time, bro.
Yeah, John, it was really nice meeting you. I'm glad you stopped in. DJ Slim's the best.
Yes, sir.
Give your Tennessee girl my number.
I will. Hey, you know what? He's another brother from a broken rubber. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for watching the Glitter Squirrel podcast. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. It'll be on the Glitter Squirrels YouTube channel everywhere. I'll see you guys.
We're going to keep going.
Yeah, we're going to keep on happening and tweak it in and make something happen.
And I will watch the rest of the show.
Have a great day at work tomorrow, J-Lo. We'll talk to you next time, bro.
All right, guys.
You're awesome, and it's all happening.
And to the veterans.
We got to get him back to the reservation, so we're
get the money together and buy him a new TV. How about that? There you go.
Long drive. On that, right, man. Here's to you. Stay warm.
Yep. Good night.
All right. Good night. All right.
Great.
What's this else, guys?
Here, one more for you.
Oh, yeah. He go to work. nowhere.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, we look good there. Look at
Oh,
that.
man, look at my
Hey.
hair's on point and everything.
My hair's on point. I swear to God, if I'm around Halloween, dude, we're doing that.
We're doing it.
We're doing the chips.
We
We're
are
gonna find
doing it.
costumes.
Chips,
We're going Poncho
Poncho
Jones. Damn Skippy, happy ass right.
Oh, guys,
Mhm.
thanks. It was fun.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah,
dude.
man.
That's always a good
Yeah, you
It's
know
always
what?
a good time.
We got a great show out of all this, and you know what? They're not going to be able to see because we're getting ready to edit the audio of this.
Uh-huh.
So it's going to be hilarious when the racial slurs and shit start flying.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Glitter Squirrels podcast. We appreciate you. Make sure to catch us on YouTube. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers so we can do like a quick like youtube.com/GSP, but we're not there yet. So we need you to subscribe to our YouTube, click the bell so you get all the notifications. Make sure to find us on Twitch. We don't archive any of our live videos on Twitch. But you can check us out there anytime we go live. And of course, we're live on Facebook, facebook.com. We're live on my page currently, but we'll also be live on the Glitter Squirrels podcast page and the Glitter Squirrels family. We just shortened the name to that, to the GSP fam. So make sure you guys find us on Facebook, find us on Twitch, find us on YouTube. We appreciate you tuning in. And you guys have a great night. Thanks for checking out the Glitter Squirrels podcast.
Absolutely, man. You guys are awesome. And John's safe. He's made it back. Yeah, we got a good show out of that, man. Absolutely. Are we still live? We're still live.
Yeah, we're still live.
We're still tooting our horn going, it was a good show.